the reddest bitrate, according to Twitch. Goddamn. I'm sure that's not a problem. Alright, you guys don't have to judge my sleep schedule. I'm working on it. But yeah. I wanted to continue this at some point, and some point is now. So here we are. I'd kind of like to finish this. Not so much for the because of the fact that I like hate it or whatever. I'm actually enjoying this game. Might even do a second playthrough at some point, but I am kind of at the point where I'm like, okay, I wanna actually make some more progress and see the end of it at some point, so I can maybe see like the final bosses and stuff. I'll also be able to watch other people play without fear of spoilers and stuff, that sort of thing. So it's very nice. All right, Doc, welcome in. So last time we had issues with the thought of getting people in again after they had already died. I am not sure if there's a way of doing that, but we'll probably have more raffles today, and maybe you guys get to show up again, which could be fun. Have a quick look in here. If I need to do some sort of sermon or whatever. Yeah, let's do a quick sermon. We have a quest to do a ritual. My bitrate is still in the deep red according to OBS, and I'm slightly worried about that, but I'm sure it's nothing. We had a quest to do some sort of bullshit. We'll get to see at some point. Oh yeah, right, we have a new upgrade. Either we can eat a meal to gain a soul heart, or we can resurrect ourselves if we die on our first death. Do I want any of these other fleas? Double damage. Pulse half further, but melee weapon damage and half or half. These every time a tarot card is drawn, but 100% of ends with the loss of killed. That honestly seems pretty good. I don't die that much. Although I probably can have only one fleece active at a time, and I think our damage stacking one is still too good to give up on. It's kind of the like sort of cheesy easy mode thing, I think. Let's unlock this just to unlock it. Maybe we'll even do a run with it. Why not? Be purple. Poof. Now I also have the achievement to unlock a new fleece, because before that wasn't a thing yet. Let's then also do the once a day eat a meal to receive soul heart. Do that real quick. I had an interesting rhythm to it. Unlocked a new crown ability. Oh really? Is that so? Thank you, game. I would have never known. Alright, let's have a quick bunch of food for the for the lads. I don't think I had anything else that was interesting to build. Okay, we need more gold bars from our shelters. Fertilizer is coming in now, at least somewhat. We still need the new resource for the compost bin. I wonder why that's so late in the game. I'm guessing this is like spider silk or something, and you can only get it late in the game. But it seems pretty odd to like have a building that unlocks that deep in. Maybe there's more to the game than I would have expected. Anyway, we have 2 refineries now, two level 2 refineries, so gold should start coming in somewhat quickly. You have the ding ding. Oh. Right, so let's go make some food and call it an ass. Oh yeah, right, we're supposed to cook something. Cook 3 splendid vegetable feasts that we need beetroot for. I don't think we have a chance of making that. So let's not do that right now. Maybe we'll get more beetroot during the next run, and then we can maybe finish the quest though. Fuck's sake. Okay, let's not double press. Let's wait. Be patient. It's not a big deal. It doesn't take that long. Just sit here, do one at a time. Lest we accidentally fuck up and run completely out of resources, which we're clearly about to do. Oh, I should also confirm. There even is a specific just cook button instead of having to go to the bottom of the menu. I just don't use it very much for some reason. Boy got some stuff immediately. Artman got sick. That's not okay. Go to bed, you knob. Right, Matt Dango. How far did you get when you were streaming this earlier? I saw like the first 3 hours or so. Or maybe not the first, but like I saw up to 3 hours-ish. Also, you probably shouldn't be here since we're about to try and do some later game stuff. Stop getting sick. Lazy bums. Can't work properly if you're sick. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, I'm about to enter the 4th area for the first time. Oh, look at you guys having fun. Would be sure if someone interrupted you. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not a monster. Right, I think we're good to... Yeah, there's even one piece of food remaining. I think we're good to go and have a little exploration trip. Yeah, that makes sense. Starting off with a gauntlet. Oh boy, oh boy. What have we here? Entering the land of the Bishop, Shamura. Those who don't follow the ways of the Old Faith will be destroyed. Well, I mean, if the Old Faith is something I disagree with, then I guess I'll have to destroy it instead, rather than having myself be destroyed. Seems like the reasonable reaction, since apparently we can't coexist. Getting pretty dark. A lot of soul hearts so far. Hey, we found some spider silk, alright, cool. That is what I wanted in life. Oops. Starting off very strong with thing, not damage stacking. But I thought I'd moved enough to avoid the arrow without trying. And then he shoots somewhere completely off the mark. I don't know. Weirdo. Okay, I should stop playing like a complete idiot. I only woke up a little bit ago and I didn't sleep super much. So these are my generic excuses that I use every time. Because they're kinda true every time. Fuck's that little egg thing in the middle. I see. Something a mate comes out of. Getting a lot of resources in this. Any of these look specifically fancy? Nope, guess we'll take this route first. I guess if I manage to break this in time, it won't actually hatch into enemies. I just select the gauntlets. You can tell I'm back to streaming this because the first thing I do is complain about the gauntlets, or the hammer, in which case we haven't found the hammer yet, so gauntlets it is. Look at me with my new power of immediately getting a heart whenever I pick up a tarot card. Just not finding any tarot cards. Let's say we were swimming in soul hearts, so I think it's fine. Oh, maybe the one morsel they left me, like the one instance of food, was so that I could get my soul heart from it. Maybe they're like scripted too. If you have that perk, leave one sitting on the ground for you. At least for a little bit. It's kind of odd how that's just permanently active, or at least it seems to be. You'd think if there was supposed to just be a damage line that you have to roll through, that it would be like a different visual sort of thing, because it looked like fireballs frozen in place, which seems kind of odd to me. Hey, here's Tarot Card Man. Immune to poison or weapon damage. We have fought something with poison earlier, but it's probably because of the elite mod. So I think we'll just take the overall 20% damage increase. Alright, Art. Fuck Chaos Corruption. Hate him. Struggling with that earlier. Nona has reached old age. Oh no. Guess we have a another fine sacrifice waiting for us. I think we have both of the sacrifices on cooldown actually, so that might be an issue. But we'll see once we get home. Which might be a while. It seems like this sort of dungeon is rather girthy. That's a lot of iframes there, Mr. Spider. Cheaty good. He got hit by the other maid's bomb. I wonder why they make the spiders have this cocoon shit going on first. It seems like the actual enemies aren't that difficult to deal with. It's a fine mechanic in general, just you know, A silk cradle. I am not exactly swimming in silk, so that's not something we'll build anytime soon. But more decoration is always more good. More better. Right, we could do the event. Is that a money room? I mean, I'm pretty fucking rich. We have this shop as well. Kinda wanna just see the question mark room. It's hard to resist a mystery. Right, lad? He was unlike the rest of his kin. For the others dealt with flux, chaos, famine, pestilence, war, things which in their constancy must transpose. And yet he was inevitable, the obstinate and irresistible, the one who waits. Truly peculiar, it would then seem. His appetency, I have no idea what that means. His appetency to invite the novel and the new, break ancient vow and primordial bond alike. Traditions stagnate and appetites augment, nonetheless. Doubt tears faith asunder. Minor plague cannot. Right, let's see what this boss is about. I haven't really introduced many new mechanics in this yet, so I don't think we'll have anything too difficult. Fuck your statue. It's really not worth spinning a statue just for the rock that you get from it. But I still do it every time. I can't help myself. Seems like just the right thing to do when you come across a rival faith's statue. I gotta say, there's an egg sack hanging at the top, I see that. Imagine if not gauntlet. Hey, moon necklace, nice. Can make someone else become unwobble. Yeah, you just kinda gotta do it. Hello, not Chalubro. He waits by the rocks of the darkened sea at the foot of the long sudden drop. Within the maw of pointed teeth beasts, the stutter of the heart then stopped. He was the fifth bishop of the Old Faith, our brother, the one who waits. Back then he was known by the name Narender. But as millennia wore on, he grew discontent with his role. He began to question. He was gluttonous in his ambition. And in my imprudence, I loved him. For it, I lost my mind. For it, he lost his freedom. Can you fathom such betrayal, Lamb? If your own turn against you? Would you like to find out? He was the fifth bishop of the Old Faith, our brother, the one who waits. Back then he was known by the name Narender. Yeah, we just heard that. Excuse you? Dieter, I'm sorry. Did you just kill... I say, you just nicked one of my followers. That's interesting. Let's see if there's a mechanic where if I just avoid him for a while, if he goes back to normal, maybe he exhausts himself. Hydrate, I shall. Give me a sec. Let me just bother this guy for a second. With one hand while drinking with the other. I want to bin you. At least it's not one of you guys. That would be pretty mean if I did actually have to bin him. Which it seems like I might have to. I don't wanna... I won't. That's unfortunate, because apparently it seems like you can't get back into the thing once you have become dead. At least from what we've seen so far. I gotta say, these spiders are pretty chill as far as enemies go. Slightly disappointing for being like the late game-ish enemies. Wait, what? Fuck, I was looking at chat, what hit me? Fuck! Hello. Is that a hammer? It is. Let's not take the hammer. Actually, fuck it, let's take the hammer. Let's be angry. Arg. Hammer, I hate it. I wonder if it's scripted to not let you, or not make you. What? I keep looking at chat and then randomly taking damage. What the fuck is going on? What's hitting me? Help! Seems to not be hitting me if I'm moving. Are these... What? Is there stuff in the ground that I'm too dumb to see? Am I... Oh, I think the frozen fireballs didn't despawn from these fucking thingies. These guys are supposed to draw a line of... No, it's not the torches. These things, these statues here, draw a line of projectiles between them that are then frozen in place as like a stationary obstacle. And I think they didn't despawn, even though they visually disappeared. Like, the projectiles are there, like at the top side and at the bottom side, so if I walk into it, I take damage, even though the projectiles have officially disappeared. Well, that's annoying. Oh well. We did some science to figure it out. I was very confused for a moment, especially with me looking away as I took the initial bits of damage, so it was kind of not great. But yeah, I wonder if it's scripted to only pull from the pool of regular mates rather than Twitch mates, because again, if you are... The given world was stolen, the statue is angry. Oh, I see, if I do that first, then it doesn't like me. I see. That makes sense. Fair. It's kind of a neat mechanic. But yeah, again, I think it would pull the non-Twitch mates first, because Twitch mates are a one-time deal from the looks of things. Get a tower card and maybe survive this run still, after spending, I think, 6 hearts on Science and Coincidence. Bit scuffed, but what can you do? Yeah, I gotta say, these spiders seem really chill as far as enemies are concerned. I think the other areas had way worse stuff. At least some of them. Well, 5 of them are. Alright, let's see what this boss fight looks like. That's a spider. Pokelore. Oh, you shit out ads. I wonder if the ads would... Oh, he shits out projectiles as well. When he lands. I wonder if the ads would die to the impact of him coming back down. Oh, what hit me then? I thought they were also frozen. Maybe they were just slowed rather than actually frozen. Oh. I'm surprised that didn't work. Oh. Hello, Spider-Mate. Welcome aboard. Yeah, it does look a lot like cheese, doesn't it? Oh, we got some beetroot. Maybe we can actually fulfill the quest that way. It's not super important to actually fulfill the quest, so just like doing it for some reason. The instant cheese hammer. Just add violence. Oh. Well, this was a weird fucking run. Right, so someone here was being old. We can't have that. Kind of not super fussed about building more of these resource piles, but at the same time, what else am I gonna spend it on? Or, like my mates do, rather. Right, let's make some more gold. Sure, let's just make all gold. Fuck. Alright, just multiple times for whatever the fuck reason. All the gold. Some of this stuff. Grab all of this. Yank all of that. Clean the toilets, which have not been used at all day. What the fuck have you guys been doing? Where have you shot? You fucking weirdos. I don't know why I'm mixing up the food production so much. Maybe I need some fertilizer actually. I should not spend it all immediately. We can make this thing now. The compost bin, finally. Put that over to the other compost bin. Right, we have one old guy. That shall not stand. We need to get rid of him. You shot in the morning, or you shot in the morning, that makes sense. I didn't mean to fucking talk to you while you shot. I just wanted to clean up the toilet. Goddamn, don't be don't be weird about it. Hey, you have done the fucking deed. We've sacrificed you in some way or another. Speaking of which, let's see him to get a raffle going. See if you can get back in. Because I think you can't get back in. I would be surprised if you could. Last time we tried to make it happen, I think Dog was someone that was trying to get back in after having died. And it seems like you are one and done sort of deal. So once you have become dead, you can no longer re-ask. Like, I don't think it even pops up the message or anything. Alright, Kojak. You have also done died, I think. I think you've grown old, actually. Oh no, you died on an expedition. Right, you did the fucking most expeditions we've ever had, and then you died. It was tragic. That's pretty dumb, but at the same time, the, whatchamacallit? The game isn't super long, it seems like, so maybe that's why it would be weird if you could just ask back in over and over again in a somewhat shortish game. It's still a bit silly though. Anyway, in that case, we'll just leave you be, especially since you were the boss man guy. You seem pretty swole as well, actually. Hey, you know what, since we have you right here, let's quickly send you off to refining. But first and foremost, we will interact. We will give you a gift of Moon. Enjoy it, never sleeping again, idiot. We'll also have a little... Oh, I see, yeah, resurrection mechanic. We could try that. We have not tried that yet, so we should probably do that. Before I do the old sending you away, let's quickly do a sermon. Because the more the better. The matter, yes, Brain. That's exactly how you're England. Rituals. There. Ritual of Resurrection. Surprised we started a ritual before I choose whom to resurrect. A lot of dead people. Hey, that's Dog. Hey, that's Lucky Fandango. Sure, you know what? Since you reminded me of the ritual, let's bring you back to life. Yeah, you spit that out. That seems nasty. Oh. Right, that was good. Quick and easy. We have an old fuck though, so we need to maybe perform some ritual sacrifice. I'm not gonna bother, like, worrying too much about bringing each of you guys back, because if we, like, start with that sort of shit, we're gonna be spending all of our time just necromancing on cooldown. If the situation comes up, we might bring someone back, but, like, generally I won't worry too much about it. If you get ritual sacrifice, then you got ritual sacrifice, and that's just how the game goes. Anything else I need to do? I could do more money, I guess. I got to do something fun. I guess we can also have a feast afterwards. Yeah, we have enough fun, so let's do that. It is good day to be not dead. I would hope it resets the lifespan rather than just adding a few days. If it adds a few days, that'd be kind of weird. Like, I'm assuming counting, but still lasts a while, sort of thing. Look at this big man feast. We don't even have seats for everyone. Aww. Right, so let's go and have a chat with Mambango. How do you feel about being roasted? Oh, it doesn't have your Twitch icon over you anymore. Oh, no, in the bottom it does. And there's your name back, okay, so it just took a moment to update. Let's read your mind, how do you feel? You're no longer old, at least. And it does say age 52, so it didn't reset either. Ate with a cult. I had a lovely time during a feast with my fellow cult member, sacrifice elderly follower, our glorious leader sacrifice an elder, probably for the best. Leader sacrifice an elderly follower. I'm glad that you sacrificed that elder. They were a drain on our resources. Yeah, look at you guys. Being very happy. Also, you're about to ding ding, so let's once you slam your sleeping quarters, let's have a goddammit game. I wanna chat with you. Hello, dance off. Bless you, how dare you, I inspire you. Yeah, I leave. Afterlife sucks, I'm going home. I want to not be here anymore. Right, let's send someone off on missionary work then. I wish this was sortable by like level or age or something like that. Let's bring someone that's slightly older. There's a 46, there's a 50. 52, oh no wait, that's you. Yeah, let's bring the 50-year-old. Hello, go do missionary work. I would like some... meat. Off you go. Okay, I'll manually spam that because that's a bit slow otherwise. No one has done anything there, of course. Oh boy, toilet's full of shit. I manage. You guys are doing your jobs. It's lovely. I appreciate when you do that. Anything else I need to do immediately while I'm here? Oh yeah, right, we're going to make some fertilizer. So we deposit 50 grass, and then it just does its job. Right, fair enough. It would be funny if they unfilled the graves. We don't really have many people in graves, to be fair, because I mostly composted people afterwards, but oh hey, you've returned. Hello, oldest fella in the gang. Returned from my successful missionary bearing gifts. Managed to find some beetroot. How lovely. Very fine. First of all, me do you a smooch. Welcome back. Fine work. That's not a lot of progress. You seem to be like the tall level. How level are you? Level 9. Oh boy. I wonder if 10 is the max level. That seems like the sort of thing that might become a thing. I'm so tired. I need to be sent to sleep. Yeah, someone needs to join you. And track off to sleep you go. To the sleep with the blah blah blah. Should upgrade some more huts, I reckon. Anything else I need to build? Probably not. Oops, wrong button. I keep forgetting that you harvest devotion with a different button than the regular thing. Oh no, you went to sleep on the in the open because the buildings are being reworked. You know what? In the meanwhile, here you do that, and then I send you Jen. I wish you could send someone out fishing. Having a little trickle of fish seems like a fun idea. So you guys not liking each other? Tough times. Anyway, we got a new thingy. I really want more Divine Inspiration. I'm kind of at the point where I feel like the storage capacity for this thing isn't super great. Don't think I need any of those. Could send a third mate out on missionary work, but that seems extreme. Devotion Harvest Totem. Increase the growth by slowly generating devotion. That seems nice as a little income on the side, especially since I just said devotion is the thing that I want in life because I unlock more of the recipes. Could also just upgrade the outhouse, not have to worry about that often. That being said, you guys don't seem to poop very much sometimes, so I don't know about that. Let's start with the Devotion Harvest Totem. Bonk. Right, so how much does that cost to build? There it is. It needs 10 gold as well. Jesus, everything needs so much gold bars. So many gold bars. You know what, let's get rid of that and instead have you make more gold. Hey, it kept the process on the progress on the first item when it switched to the second one. However, I mostly just provide what you want. Yoshimura, bring Plumbo second half for witness. We can do that soon. Mushroom Sculpture needs even more gold. Can't do that. Let's make 3 of these. Oh boy, skill check time. I wonder if I can make that. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Got it. Okay. It's very close. Alright, Cridog, here I fucking did your quest. How you feel about that? Thank you, thank you. This will definitely win their heart. I'm sorry to hear that, Artman. You gotta practice your skill checks then. Praise me. Well, I guess I'll go on another exploration trip then while we wait for things to occur. We didn't do the refight with... How does the... Oops. Settings. Help is what I want. I wanted to... Where is the... I want to find out how to get more of these eyes. There was a tutorial for that at some point, and I forgot about it. I think you get them from refighting the bosses. Or just going through a level again that you've already done. I only got one so far, so I'm not sure. I don't think it's in here. I guess we'll do a run through here then, real quick. Let's see how that goes. Let's not refight the boss. Oh, hello there. The bishop struck down. Hecate ruled an Aeon, feared by none. Oh, I am only now catching up on some of your messages. No, wait, that's not that far behind. Oh, no, weird. Anyway. A dominion being a famine, her peons, now freed, are ravenous in their appetites. Tread warily, lest thou be prepared upon. Predated upon. Enemy on the right one stronger. Alright, so that is the indicator that I'm in the right place. Right, so what we'll do is we'll quickly go through here. I'm not gonna worry too much about like cold clearing and gathering all the resources and shit. I don't think there's anything super important, super fancy here. Boy. I can't believe I missed that frog jumping in front of me. Oh my fucking god, that timing. Pretty nasty first room. I also just need to remember, oh yeah, right, flies are the Satan and that sort of thing. I couldn't roll down far enough to, or like past the entrance thingy to avoid the fucking flies. I hate the flies, they're my least favorite enemy weapon. Like attack in the game so far. By a very large margin. Especially in some of these more tightly cramped rooms when there's like rocks in the way and everything, so you can't even move properly. Weirdly enough, the only thing that I felt was actually pretty difficult at times. Everything else is somewhat easy to avoid and fairly casual in how you go through it. Hey, we got a shell. A second shell. What do I do with shells? Looks like it was once part of a shrine of some kind. Huh. Don't think I've ever had anything that used shells. Oh, maybe there is actually new resources if you re-explore an area after it's got part of. But I never found shells before, and I now got 2 in this run. And the... Oh, you act... The fact that he actually got a fucking projectile there is really triggering me. This run is not going very well. But oh well, we'll get through it somehow. But yeah, maybe that means there are actually new resources to gather if you re-explore an area after the fight. Take a bit more advantage of Warferver. Right, but please don't Google that search and like tell me. I'm mostly just explaining my thought process, not actually asking for help. But tell them. Find a roaming mini-boss. Yeah, I would not have known about that. So I'll just bumble around, and if I don't find it, then I don't find it. That's fine. So don't worry about it. But tell them. I don't really need the money, so let's not focus on those two. That being said, there's this question mark here, and I think question marks are like where I usually just gravitate towards. so I guess I gotta go for it. Yeah, that's probably the roaming mini boss then. Yeah, we just keep getting shells now every time I've been on one of these nails, but I've been plenty of them before, so that must be a new thing. I barely am lacking the damage to bin this egg before it actually opens. That's, I don't know, really annoying. Oh, I somehow forgot that he would like do damage where he landed. Oh my god. That box is why. I think I mostly struggle with my own attacks at boxes. It's kind of weird, but just how that goes. So that guy did not drop that art, or that eye rather. That we're after. So it was just a random mini boss, but not actually the mini boss that we're looking for. Fair enough. Go to the double cone area. Bin your shit anyway. I think it's a necromantic dagger that we have. That's kind of not great. Maybe a vampiristic one. Vampire one. Vampiric. Would be for the best, given my latent inability to dodge any and all attacks. I got some Fisk there. That's lovely. Never go wrong with Fisk. How did none of those like strikes in that combo hit you? Last one I can absolutely see those vertically too far away, but goddamn. Not even vertically, is it? It's like deeper in the room. I think the first two is kind of weird. Arbitos has reached old age, oh no. Wanted them to hit level 10 if possible. To find out if that was a thing. Will you get something for it? Oh, bomb. Pokemon should dodge bombs. Thank you for the arrows, mate. It's a bunch of extra damage. Ooh, he actually attacked twice in a row. I didn't see that coming. My damage is so fucking piddly with this dagger. You really feel the lack of damage on the dagger if you're not using the damage stacking thing that I was using before. Makes me like the dagger a little bit less. I was already kind of struggling with it because of the hit AoE stuff, but alas. Fully recover forever every room, yes please. I will be all about that. Pokemon runs into wall as he tries to leave room while looking at chat. Yeah, the fact that it doesn't stagger these at all, but rather just pushes them around is kind of messing with my brain. My main issue with the dagger, and a lot of the weapons in this game, or just one of the things in general I struggle with, is that I really struggle to tell, like, how did that hit upways enough to hit the rock above me? Like, where exactly is the AoE of my attack? Look at how far that reached, yet sometimes you're trying to flail at an enemy that is pretty close to you and you just don't hit because, like, you're slightly too high or slightly too low, and I feel like the dagger is the weapon that I have that issue with the most. That aside, I think most of the weapons are, like, the way rolling works, the fact that you can like roll cancel out of any attack kind of makes slower weapons not as big of an issue, but I do get what you mean with the fast hit and run sort of playstyle. But I oddly enough think that the... Oh my actual fucking goddamn. I think the way the rolling works and everything makes weapons like the axe actually really good. And the axe is probably my favorite when it comes to like a sort of actually hit and run playstyle, because you just go in, attack fast enough to like do actual damage, and then just roll away in time before something happens. The dagger just kind of invites you to just spam the button a bit more to try and make up for the lack of damage on each swing, and then you just kind of die in the process. Not sure I want that over the ghosts. I think the ghosts are better. I thought so as well until I met the hammer, and the hammer is where I draw the line for how slow a weapon can be. The hammer fucking sucks complete ass in my opinion. Hello? This one doesn't look tasty, you can have it for free. But I don't want it. If it's not tasty, I'm not buying it. Yeah, what do you think of that, huh? Yeah, screw you. I only take the tasty ones, I leave. What do you think of that, Mr. Spider? Yeah, it's the one complaint I've had since before I even got into the game properly. Like, I think in the first hour of the game, I had a thing where I was talking with someone in chat about, like, that being a thing with this art style, or not this art style, but like this sort of perspective and shit becoming an issue quite often. And I was, like, wary of that exact issue with, like, hitboxes, especially in terms of how deep into the room you are and that sort of thing, from, like, before I even started getting into the game proper, so that has been thoroughly validated as a minor issue. That being said, the game is comparatively pretty easy, so I don't think it's like a massive deal. It's just kind of annoying sometimes. Like, I have a few minor nitpicks with that sort of thing. I think the flies are by far the worst enemies in the game, by the way. Like, this sort of attack is just really annoying to deal with, especially if you have a slower weapon. Oh my god, it snuck in between dagger swings, because where is my hitbox? I have no fucking idea, and I will never find out until I take it. Lovely. But yeah, I have some minor nitpicks with the combat in this game, but it clearly wasn't, like, the biggest part of the focus, like the sort of moment-to-moment action dungeon crawler gameplay wasn't the focus, so it's not bad. DK would hate it, but what can you do? Hey, what have we here? Weapon damage by 50%, that sounds really fucking good. Although, with how much we've been tanking damage, maybe I should take the fervor when getting hit, but oh well. Guamala. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. We got pretty fucking close before stopping. We got away with it. I do like the ghost, but I think this might be better. It's hard to say. Not sure what I want. Yeah, I'll take those over the ghost. Alright, boss time. Witness Bathen. Okay, well, that's definitely... I was rolling, excuse you. I guess my iframes ran out. So the massive roll distance is actually relevant. Really? Same thing. I'm gonna shut up and actually focus on this for a second, since otherwise we might die. We might die, I blame you guys. That hit me! Oh my god, really? Being of unclear visual tells for depth and stuff. I also said I was gonna shut up so I could focus, and that— Excuse— Hey, I saw the arrow this time. It's another minor nitpick that very often the tells for like what the enemy is gonna do kind of blend in with the art and the environment. Yeah, you better run. I missed my timing. Stop your flies. Explode. Alright, Milko. There we go. That's pretty bad. Oh well. He looks fancy though, look at him. Welcome aboard. Moon Necklace sounds pretty fun. I don't think I need the pumpkins, and I think we're good on gold nuggets as well, so let's take the Moon Necklace. I think that's the best kind of thingamabob we've found so far, the best kind of trinket. Right, there's the Eye of the Witness. So that was at the end of a normal run, and I think that's where I got the first one as well from. So I think we just need to redo an area, and if we beat the boss of it, we get the Eye of the Witness. Right, off we go. Shalom. Wait, where's my no damage? That's weird. I got no damage, clearly. Totally didn't just tank every single thing in the game. He looks a bit like a mutant mode, doesn't he? Oh boy. This massive totem, let's see, Twitch, what we got? I want to see what happens when you get the Twitch icon. I wonder if that's like a follower that gets to join immediately or something. Because, I mean, the random reward are okay. Like, hey, here's a follower, here's some rocks, here's some fire. Fire? Some wood, I mean. But, I wonder what the Twitch icon means. Local man wants all of the gold. Welcome back, old man. Managed to find a bunch of meat, good man. That means for you that you get to be inspired. There's a few sound effects in this that I find almost irresistible to join in on. Off to sleep you go. I kind of want to keep this guy because he looks so fancy, sorry. I was gonna do another raffle because there's a lot of people here, but he looks so cool. He's like special from the boss we just did, so... Witness Belaim, or whatever the fuck your name was, welcome aboard. You do indeed. Oh, do we not have enough beds? Yeah, we do not have enough beds, I should fix that. Damn it, this cult is too big. Alright, it's time for beds. The fact that you have to start with a bedroll and then just upgrade it twice seems kind of weird to me, but oh well. Alright, these are beds number 19 and 20, so... It should be... or no, 18 and 19 maybe? Who knows? Not I. Hello friend, you're new, so enjoy this gift of never sleeping again. I'm sure you're happy to never sleep again. Also, you're new to be inspired. I guess he was just being weird then. Yeah, there should be an open residence, but okay, dude. How many do we have? Let's actually count it. I count this every time I stream this game and I forget about it every time. That's 11 plus 4 is 15 plus 5, 20. We have 21 beds now. That better be good enough for a bed. How many these do I have? We have a lot of sunblocks, so let's make a bunch of boards instead. Yeah, they're a bit weird about it. That being said, one thing I've very heavily noticed is that trying to herd these people and tell them what to do is a very, very futile attempt. There's so many interruptions to what they do and so many like things that take them off their schedule that even if you try to min-max, like, oh, this guy's good at devotion gathering, you go and pray, and like this guy is good at work, so you go and chop lumber or whatever, it's not gonna really work in your favor, I don't think. In my opinion, it's best to just let them do whatever the fuck they want and hope that it mostly works out. Like, the traits are also not diverse enough to really shoehorn them into any sort of, like, job or playstyle that much, in my opinion. That was 15 fertilizer from 50 grass, that's pretty good, I like that. We have grass out the ass, so not a big deal. Oh, Art, you're old. Oh, Art, I have bad news for you. Or good news, depending on how you want to look at it. Anyway, let's have a quick gathering here. No, not crown, wrong menu, brain. We go Ritual. And we go Ascend Follower. As you wish. Fucking goddammit. Time out Art. I think 2 minutes or something? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what exactly creates the issues where they like lose what you assign them to do, but either way, it's, for example, if you let them gather resources, let's say you set someone to gather lumber, there might be a spot where you don't have lumber available for a little bit, and then they just decide, okay, nope, I'm not doing it, I'm gonna go worship, and it seems to override what they were doing before, so they don't go back to doing lumber just because they were initially told to do lumber. So I basically feel like trying to micromanage them or trying to prioritize something with different mates is kind of a futile thing to do. And just letting them do what they want to is probably for the best. Like, they seem self-sufficient enough that you don't really need to worry about it. Like, even in the positive sense of that. Can bring someone back immediately again, that does not have a lot of cooldown. I guess we'll do that. Right, so who would we like to have back? I could bring Dork back, I guess. Oh right, they have levels. I could bring someone with a high level back so I can continue using them. I've not even thought about that at all. Let's not bring my first husband or wife back. Could bring Blue Thulu back. Blue Thulu is a fine man. Oh yeah, right, they keep the trinkets if I don't loot their bodies. Nice. Yeah, I think we bring Blue Thulu back. First of all, that avoids the whole, bring one of the viewers back. Like, you guys don't feel let out if I just pick one of you randomly to resurrect and the others are like, oh no, but what about me? If I just pick someone that was none of you. Because that's good wording and makes sense, so, I think that's fine. Let's increase the devotion gathering speed because we're already here, why not? Then we can have another ritual afterwards. I'm not really missing on boners, so all good. Oh yeah, right, Barbatos is also old. Need to do something about that soon. I mean, if I pick Milko, then we have someone to tank all the negative events again. That's kind of useful, so maybe I'll resurrect Milko anyway. Despite what I just said. How much does it give? 30? Sure, let's just have that and then call it a sesh. In terms of rituals and sermons and shit. What do you mean not nice? You must understand that if I start playing favorites with someone like, oh yeah, sure, I'll resurrect Dork, and then Milko sits there like, why don't you resurrect me? Like, goddamn, that's mean. So I'd rather just avoid that whole shebang and just, unless there's a good reason to, I'll just do generic mates. We have plenty of generic mates to pick from. And I mean, Blue Thulu has been with us for a long time. He's not exactly generic, is he? Right, Dave, so if we're tired of the food here, we need some variety. Please, would you make us some fish dishes? Sure, I can do that. Which doesn't actually mean for me to make fish dishes. He wants me to perform the fishing ritual for some reason. Wrong mate. You have the ding ding. Horse boy. So many ding dings everywhere. Oops. Come on. Yeah, this refining station is in the worst possible place, I think. Could not have picked a more convoluted, not bothered, what's the right word? Busy spot. Right, so, I would like... I mean, I would hope that these last longer as well, the Lumberyard and Stone Mine too, because I don't have to rebuild them as often, but I think the Shitteries are good to build next. You are very weird, but I guess you are what you eat or whatever. There are all these second points that totally don't take a while to gather. Hey, another beetroot seed, lovely. Bunch of cauliflower. All of this shit, and all of that shit. Still full, outhouses are empty. Oh yeah, right, we can upgrade these now. Outhouse 2. Higher capacity. Doesn't cost that much. Bunch of boards though, we're kinda running low-ish on those, but not a big deal. We can just upgrade these right away. That seems like a good long-term investment. Right, so since Blue Thulu is back, you can now go on a mission and be like functional since you're high level and shit, so you'll actually do something good. I can do some more boners, so off you go, Blue Thulu. You don't look as blue. I guess Resurrection kind of took the color off your skin to a certain extent. And second mate to go out, maybe Mambango, you're level 6, that's pretty good as well. So you can go and gather us some... Yeah, you know, you also go out for the boner. Off you go. Little backpack, go on a trip. How dare you talk shit about my investment strategy? I'm sure shit is not at all involved in my investment strategy. Shit is very useful though. Like, fertilizing things is quite lovely. Right, let's go and play some of these, Nah, you'll be fine. What were the odds of you surviving? 90%? There's no way you missed out. I mean, you're called Fortunate Mandango, not Unfortunate Mandango. Fuck it, let's do 1 lumber and 2 rocks. You guys are not keeping up with the watering, and I cannot speak, but that's normal. So nothing to worry about. Let's make some food for the lads. We don't really need to stop you guys from dissenting just yet, since you're not dissenting, so... I guess I'll keep the beetroot for emergencies. Let's make some of this stuff. Look at me mixing things up. Some veggies, some meat. Just be patient. Cooking isn't about speed, cooking is about patience. You just let the food take its time, don't press the button too often. Hey, level up! Hey, is that level 10? I think that's level 10 now. Yep, Barbatos level X. Very fine. I wonder if that's max level. I was expecting to get an achievement or something for hitting someone at level 10. We're gonna resurrect you afterwards, because you have the longer living necklace and you're already the oldest mate in the game. So if we get to resurrect you as well, you could be like 100 years old plus. Alright, so it is indeed a lamb stream. Oh, and pretty fast this time. Alright, let's make sure that nobody is immediately pooping from having eaten. We have some sanity issues somewhere, but I don't see where. I really need to start decorating this place a little bit. And every time I stream this, I sit there and think, oh, maybe I should do some decorating off stream, after the stream. And then I just never do it, because I'm dumb. I should finally do that at some point, though. We have so many cool decorations, and we have decently plentiful resources, so... we'll probably make this look rather pretty. Beelzebub and Thortran have become friends. Alright, good for you guys. I can't find where the cause of the unsanitariness happens to be. Aha, here in the far corner. Someone has done a poop in the far corner rather than in the fucking freshly upgraded outhouses. I guess they maybe took that poo while I was upgrading the outhouses, so maybe I shouldn't be blaming them. Maybe they had nowhere else to shit. It's always tragic when you have nowhere else to shit. That is not the construction menu, that's the food menu. I could upgrade more huts. Should probably do that at some point. Anything else I want to invest in right now? We didn't build this yet, did we? Let's go and upgrade our devotion totem. Or a harvest totem to a devotion totem, rather. Quickly yoink ourselves a morsel. And let's help build this so it actually gets done. Because these one-tile buildings with only one follower working on them take quite a while. Right, you also want me to do the Ocean's Bounty ritual. I guess we can do that. We can also turn in the second Eye of a Witness. Gonna be pretty good. It says 0 out of 3. That only gathers 3 in total. That'd be pretty low. I hope not. Hope there's more. Oh, we get so much fertilizer now that we have the compost bin. Very good. I appreciate that a lot. Since fertilizer is super useful. Right, let's go and turn in the Eye of a Witness at Limbo's, whomst is over here in the Smuggler's Sanctuary. Let's see what else we have to sell. I mean, we are made of money basically, so let's just buy all the decorations. Very fancy lantern from Anchor Deep. And a very fancy crystal rock from Anchor Deep. That's the Anchor Deep collection done in. Lovely. Buy a new follower outfit if we can. Oop, we have unlocked all the ones from here. You know what? I'll start just unlocking all the tarot cards as well, even if I don't think they're super useful. They're gonna dilute the pool of good things that we can get a little bit, but fuck it. Variety and completionism drive me to buy all the things. This one seems pretty decent though. I'm killing an enemy, I have a chance of getting half a soul heart. Cannot really complain about that. Oh, it's actually nighttime. I wanted to check something. Here into the darkness. Aha, so there is something over here if I do this at night. Little lamb, we meet again. Beautiful night, is it not? Does your cult flourish? Are they devoted? Are they strong? Well, you know what they say. The best thing a follower can do is follow. Say, how about another deal? I'm afraid the hunting tonight is sparse. Too many predators, not enough prey. If you give me one of your loyal followers, I'll give you something in return. Do you agree? Fuck yeah, we in. Hey, Barbatos, Mr. Old Guy, who we kinda need to get rid of at some point. Enjoy living with this mate now. Totally not getting rid of another spouse of mine, don't worry about it. Another satisfying deal. Here, take this. Now, do excuse me, I'm famished. Fleece piece. Boy, oh boy. Seems like the icons, like the mini icons you get for the fleece pieces, are actually representative of which part of the fleece it is. It's kind of alright. Like, oftentimes when games give you, like, hard pieces, they don't actually... let's say you're missing the bottom left quarter, the item you pick up is usually not the bottom left quarter, it'll just be the generic hard piece icon, which is usually, like, the top right or whatever. But in this case, I actually got the right quarter when I was missing the right quarter, so it's neat that that is a consideration they took. A bad house collapse, so that's not too bad. Day 69, lovely. You got another eye? Plimbo is starting to see your appeal. Ha, I hate this guy. Truly, safety and security is something Plimbo takes seriously, especially in me line of business. Then I could never bomb my head to another, so don't think... But I could never bomb my head to another, so don't think you'll be able to convert old Plimbo. Only 2 more to go. Take this as a token of my thanks. Yeah, see, it actually gives me the relevant piece every time I get a fleece piece. That's kind of nice. Sure, we'll check that as well, because why not? Back to home we go. Need to unbreak one of the beds. I kinda wish more things would be put in the generic collection chest at the entrance. It's not too much to ask for to quickly run and gather all the things from the various chests, but it does add up a little bit. I guess if I had, like, organized this better, where all my gathering places, like, resource gathering places are in the same area, I could just quickly go through and tag them all, but as is, it's kind of annoying sometimes. That's not the worst. Let's quickly empty out the toilets. Hey, someone actually prayed over here. Weirdo. Toss in another seed. Right, so we can have a sermon, because we haven't had one today. Someone did the ding ding, lovely. So we're supposed to do the fishing ritual for the quest. I guess we might as well. I don't really plan on fishing, but it is a questus, and I do like completing questus. So let's go and do the very silly looking fishing ritual. Look at Green Thulu and fuck, I forgot who that is. Oh well. Thank you, lads. Fishing in the endless void must be very efficient. Right, so let's go and prepare some food. You guys have a bunch of cauliflower today. Just be patient, don't press it twice, just take your time. There's no hurry, no need for anything to worry about, it's all good. Anything I want to build while I'm here? Not really. Oh, seems good. So I'll quickly check if any of them immediately start pooping, and if not, we're gonna go out on a questus. Actually, I also need to make more gold. Lead it, Lord. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, sometimes brain just does weird stuff with typing. I understand them. I don't know, I feel like it's sometimes not worth it. At least for the, like, bigger meals. For the basic ones that have the, like, 3/4 of the thingy bar, yeah, sure, that makes sense, but for the halfways and the smaller ones, I feel like it's kinda not worth taking the risk. May as well just be very slightly patient. I should work on my patience anyway, I'm very impatient in general. So, just going against my nature. I don't think I need to upgrade that. I think I want the Shrine Flame to be better. Especially since Devotion is the thing for me. Still haven't gotten both of these buildings, I should probably do that at some point as well. Do I have to build this, or is it just automatically better? Nothing new here, so it's probably just automatically better. Right, good. Should probably go out on a trip then. Oh yeah, we have to collect our reward first from Tomb once he's done chatting with, what's his face? Oh, you did it truly, you are without flaw. I'm grateful, great leader. You better be. And here, while I have you, let's quickly inspire you as well. Right, guess we leave, bye. So, let's do a second run then of this area over here. Get our third Eye of the Witness. Hello, guy. Although a renowned recreant amongst his peerage, Kalamar was masterful in the repression of his underlings through ague. Through ague? Ague? What? I don't know. Freed of plague, the creatures of Anchordeep strike with renewed vigor. Heed caution as though travel therewith. Some very fancy language that I do not quite know. Hey, we got a sword. Lovely. I like sword. Sword great. Eruption of Ice Pillars. I don't think we've had that yet. We had the ice around us, but this one we haven't had yet, I don't think. So that's nice. They have a fantastic voice, yeah. I haven't met them very much. I feel like not sequence work, what's the right phrasing there? Like, I think I skipped one of their encounters at some point, coincidentally, through the way I progressed or something. And then it's, like, starting to catch up again now. Like, I think I've had a bit of a drought with them providing me with lore. For fuck's sake, I pressed that dumb. One thing that makes this kind of awkward to play on a controller, at least by default, I don't know why I committed to that, that was pretty stupid. One of the things that makes this awkward to play on controller is that, by default, the keybinds are stupid. So your attack is on X or square, depending on what controller you're using, and then dodge is on the opposite side, it's on circle or B, depending on which controller you're using. So, like, you go with your thumb from one to the other completely, and, like, it's not super difficult, but when you're mashing something like X or square, it's much easier to just press, well, this is where it gets confusing with me using both of the things, but yeah, it's much easier to press other buttons, like, or maybe have a shoulder button as a dodge button, just in case, so you don't have to move your finger as much. Like, it's a very minor thing, and again, the game isn't really all that difficult or min-maxy, generally speaking, so it's not a big deal, but it's just something minor that I've noticed. I think he's supposed to, or they're supposed to crop up here and there after you make some progress, rather than being pure chance. So like after you defeat a boss, they might ass up, or in this case, after I return to an area after having beaten the boss already. I thought you were gonna get staggered, but I was completely wrong. Let's go get our tarot card. Alright, Spectac. Tywin. Welcome, and Tywin for a totem contribution. We probably have at least one extra mate to recruit after this, so maybe we can get some of your lads in here. I should switch back to my damage stacking ways. I like the extra soul hearts every time you get a tarot card. It seems like a very nice, comfy, fairly safe sort of playstyle. But I kind of like the damage stacking because it speeds things up so much once you get going. And then I can complain about taking random hits and losing all my damage again. And I mean, what content is there in the stream if it's not me complaining about various minor things? The new decoration. A softly weeping fountain. That looks alright. Right, I think I wanna... Don't really need the lumber. This route has 2 question marks, which has me very tempted. I'm kind of like a sucker for question marks. I guess we could take 1 question mark and then the follower here, and then we go this route. That seems reasonable. Let's do that. Yeah, it's hard to resist. Hello, friend. Been a while. I think we've met you before, haven't we? I forgot your name. Peace be with you, Crusader. I seek only the truth and the light, but I may be of service to you. I can increase your loyalty. Oh yeah, we have had you before. Increase someone's loyalty. Whom should we pick? Let's probably pick someone that's pretty young, because they're gonna be around for a while. 24 is the lowest I've seen there. 3, yeah, let's pick the youngest one. So, Witness Bathin, whatever. Enjoy some loyalty. Or, well, I guess I enjoy the loyalty, and you just have it. Work is done, this fool would follow you into the deepest darkness from whence no one returns. Let's not accidentally slap the man, although I don't think we can. Some free lumber. I think you also get some of the area resources at times. Get some crystal shards. Eh, not too bad. 12 stages of stealth codes questionables too. I feel like I should understand what you're referencing, but my brain cannot put it together, sorry. Wait. I'm really gonna feel like an idiot in a second when you explain. The spell has been alright, not super efficient at the actual freezing part, but just having a line damage. Having a line damage spell seems pretty decent. Oh, I see. It's not really faith per se, is it? But yeah, makes sense. It did seem rather tedious when I saw that, but like the roguelike part didn't seem like it did that much interesting stuff. Some generic minor stealth slash combat. Well, I guess if you don't do that much combat in the base game, maybe having a section that's like focused on combat could be fun. Alright, be rescued, little hippo looking man. Very fun. I mean, it's probably pretty optional to do, right? So like if you're in the mood for it, you can grind away a little bit, and if you're not, then you can just ignore it, I'd reckon. I'm really enjoying this game's soundtrack. It's like some of the tracks aren't really my style normally, but like the overall vibe is just pretty good. It's so like weird and all over the place, and I do like that sort of thing. I still couldn't roll past those rocks because they are too fat horizontally. Thank you, game. Love you. I should probably get rid of the shooty boy over here so I can focus on the big man. Just generally get rid of all the hazards, make this arena a bit. I swear I pressed roll like 15 times in the meanwhile. Yeah, the overall presentation of the game is great. The sound design, like for both the sound effects as well as the music, is pretty solid. And like the aesthetic is obviously an absolute highlight. Oh, fuck. I tried to kill him and quickly roll away in time, but did not have time to do that. Like, you can roll super quickly after hitting. I wonder why I fucked that up. I guess my finger was slow. Oh well. Yeah. I don't know. That game looks a bit weird. I probably wouldn't enjoy playing it very much. Like Chernobyl Light, that is. Like, I appreciate that they're trying to do interesting weird shit with that sort of formula rather than just being Stalker, for lack of a better term, but I don't know if I would enjoy it that much. So many small shitters trying to sneak a hit on me. At least we're getting a lot of bombs from this. Just something we were running kind of low of. Yeah, I think I can say what you mean. This is an interesting room. This is pretty cool. Pokemon goes back to breaking all the things because I have to. Feel obligated to. And then I leave something standing here and there just to upset people that are upset by that sort of thing. Totally not unintentionally. Only just noticing as I leave. I'm never really super thorough with that sort of stuff anyway. Maybe it frustrates the enemies more anyway if I bin some of their things, but not all of their things. Like 99% of it is bin, but then there's a pillar here and there. It's true, yeah. I have the power, I have the tools, so I can make it happen, and I should make it happen. Divine Blast is pretty decent. Kinda like the ice spell that we're having though. Nah, we'll take the Divine Blast, fuck it. Well, this is probably the exit. Yep. This branch has been going on for quite a while, so I was expecting it to exit here. And then we have the northern path for likely a tarot card, maybe a weapon or something. It's kind of odd how the game kind of doesn't really incentivize you, or even disincentivizes you from breaking all the things, funnily enough, because you don't get that much from it, and time passes in real time, it's not turn-based. So, like, me running around every room and breaking all the things does actually slow me down and make it so that there are things happening back at home while I'm not able to interact with them. So that could be an actual detriment. Oh, we'll take the axe. My good friend the axe. This is where I feel like a little quick travel system akin to Enter the Gungeon would be nice. So like you could just travel to the exit rather than having to walk through the empty rooms. But again, it progresses time in real time, so I guess that's part of the point. There's even a tarot card that you could get that reveals the map, so it would be even worse if you could just teleport around once you've seen a room. One thing I do feel obligated to break is all these statues every time, even if I'm not planning on refighting the boss. At least not this run. These explode, yeah. And their explosions have active flames out the ass. Yep. Can stand right there like an idiot. Yeah, those charges that explode at the end of them are pretty annoying at the end of their charge. I've had it before in a boss fight where I avoided one of them and they exploded next to the wall, and then I rolled into the explosion after it had already happened for the most part, and like, that was the only damage I took that fight, and I was really annoyed. So now I'm permanently scarred and just hate them automatically. I didn't do that much wrong, but it was enough. Vampiric Sword could be useful, but I'll just try not to get hit instead. How about that? Sure, let's take those. Fuck it. Keep cycling spells. Tarot card. Drop an explosive when you roll with 5 seconds cooldown. I've never tried it, so let's see what that looks like. And if that can hurt me. It cannot hurt me, it seems. It does not break the environment, that's disappointing for a bomb. Yeah, they're pretty small. You're correct. Ah, get done in by the bomb. It is again just a very minor little, not even nitpick, just a minor little observation. That would be nice too, sometimes be able to not backtrack through the empty rooms, but it's not a big deal at all. I didn't understand that chain of events occurring. I think he got pushed into the into melee range by the pinball chain reaction of exploding enemies. This bomb tarot card might actually be detrimental in general, because I keep getting confused by bombs dropping. There's a mod for enemies as well that makes them drop bombs on death, so I kind of make myself afraid of my own bombs by just constantly shutting them out every 5 seconds. So I'd be like, oh fuck, a bomb, then like the sound is playing, so I'm worried, okay, where is it? What do I need to do? Where do I need to pay attention? So maybe that isn't very great. Witness Astaroth. You look very fancy as well. Wonder why it gave you a line indicator for that one. There's many attacks that are very similar in their functionality that don't have that indicator. So I wonder why they chose to give it to that specific attack. So far the indicators have only been for like charge moves, where someone is gonna be charging in the direction of the arrow. That's it. I managed to... wait. How did I do that? Like I shifted my roll backwards while I was going. Oh right, time slows down while you're charging it. Oh. I didn't see the projectile, but I knew that it would explode in this formation, so I could roll it just on knowledge rather than being able to tell. Hey, that was a crit, nice. Good timing. Yeah, like that's usually the indicator for, hey, the guy's about to charge you. And there are other attacks that have that exact projectile pattern without having that indicator on him, so I don't know, it's kind of odd. Again, not a big deal or a major issue. Minor inconsistency. Oh, you survived the crit, I'm impressed. I do like that you get a free crit every now and then as well, and not just on attack. Like, you sometimes get that crit noise even when you're... oops, I fucked it up. You sometimes get the crit noise even when you're not actually swinging your weapon, and that just means that you have a crit charge and ready to go. That's probably gonna happen while we loot this room. You look alright. Welcome aboard. It does look different, I think, yeah. I think the hostile bombs just look black, maybe? But yeah, it did a little swing sound effect, and now we have the star next to our name, which indicates that our next attack is gonna be a crit, and then we use it up, and then it's gone, and if we wait a while, it comes back. It's kinda nice that it does that. Guess we'll just take the cauliflower. Next, Eye of Witness. Of the Witness, I think, yeah. Fine game. And off we go. I've never really used the return home ability yet. I always go into the exit gate. Oh well. 14 minutes, took quite a while. We killed almost 200 things. Crazy. But yeah, I think the bomb looks very slightly different, but it just kind of gets drowned out in the visual noise of combat anyway, I think. At least from what I've seen of it so far. Maybe if I get used to it over time, I'd not have that issue. It's also, again, not a major issue. Once you get used to the fact that you drop bombs, you just kind of learn to ignore them. And not many enemies drop bombs to begin with. I've only seen it as a, like, mod for elite enemies sometimes. So it's not, like, a constant threat that I need to worry about. Gather all of the devotion. Only takes 5 heals. Let's queue up some more stuff to refine here. Mostly boards, probably. Type for totem contributions. I still want to see what... oops. Out of my way. I still want to see what happens when you roll the Twitch symbol on the totem contribution thing. If someone knows, feel free to let me know. Don't have to Google it or anything, I'm sure we'll see it at some point, but just curious. My best guess is that gonna like add a follower and that is automatically raffled away or something. Maybe it drops stuff for you guys or something. Maybe you unlock a cosmetic that's exclusive to Twitch. I don't know, that sort of thing. This is the best guess I can hazard. Hey, we have 2 people return. Welcome back, Luthulu. Did it, leader? Retrieve what you were after from the mission. 64 boners, lovely. Alright, Fandango, don't die. You did it, yeah, congratulations. You found some bones. That'd be pretty boring, though. Like, as a reward for, like, hitting the quote-unquote rare spot on the thing? That seems kind of dumb. Oh, you're taking a poo. Alright, I'll wait until you have taken your poo before I send you to bed. I think the Twitch deciding events should happen quote-unquote all the time. Like, they happen pretty often day one, they just were broken. So, like, the Twitch decides or votes on a thing seemed to happen pretty frequently while it was active, briefly. And also I'd be surprised if they, oh, I should probably hire the new mates before we do our sermon and stuff. Right, Head Trooper, welcome aboard, follower raffle. Alright lads, as and if you want, I'm gonna go and get myself a new bit of water, so BRB. I'm sorry, my loyal followers, I've lied to you. I didn't actually get water, I got iced tea this time. I hope you can forgive me. Anyway, and Ruffle! Alright, Spectacle Man, welcome aboard. Enjoy making a mate. We should have a pretty decent number of forms available now for functioning. No, fuck, please! I need the subs! Got 5 gits to feed! Wait, you're not even subbed. How dare you lie to me? I guess that makes us even. Never mind. Welcome aboard anyway. I think you're the kind of guy that likes getting sick, aren't you? Let's find out. You're a natural skeptic, and you gain 10 faith when falling ill. Yep, look at you. I guess I'll have you go tend to the farms if you like poo. Here's the next mate. Witness Azeroth. You're kind of a mini-boss, man, so maybe we should keep you, but anyway, I'll raffle you off anyway, since we had 2 people hopping into the last one. And I'm just gonna end this very quickly. It is very sick. Hey, TDS, or Soul rather, sorry, we had a thing going. Welcome aboard. So as always, I make no promises about you guys' future. There's a good chance you just fucking die. Has happened before. When we got the first man in, which was Miyoko fucking had to tank 3 negative events in a row. Like, he got into the cold, immediately a fucking famine event started, which made him 0 food, and he almost starved, and then later he had a fucking sickness event, got sick, almost died. Like, sometimes bad things happen in a cold, just is all I'm saying, basically. So, I take no responsibility, legally or otherwise. I'll try my best, though. Yeah, it's usually not that bad in this game. There's not been too many things that make you done it immediately. Usually you get sick or hungry or whatever, and we can take care of that. Or exhausted, and then we can send you to bed or something. Well, you can make that happen if you want to. There are instructions on how to quote right below the stream, and I can spoil you that it's very easy to add things to the quote bot. Town music is really chill. Very fine. Dinosaur. Very fancy. Right, you are a sloth, work and devotion generation speed are reduced by 10%, but you are gullible, so you're easy to level, which is lovely. So yeah, welcome aboard. And you shall go and refine materials, why not? Not that these orders matter very much. Let's have a quick dance-off. Right, so now that everybody's in, let's do ourselves a sermon. Or maybe we should start with a ritual. We have 2 elderly to get rid of, so you guys get to immediately enjoy yourself some ritual sacrifice. Start with Thortrion, I suppose? Yeah, Thortrion. You've lived a long and prosperous life. It is now about to end. Sorry, that was my bottle. Going weird. Hope it wasn't too loud. Look at that, you were full of bones and meat. What a surprise. I get an achievement Weigher of Souls. I wonder if that's because I sacrificed enough people? Yeah, sacrificed 10 followers. Send them to heaven like we're doing with this next guy. Look at this. We're gonna ascend you to heaven and you're gonna have a lovely time. Old chap, you've been around for a while, so you get to enjoy heaven. Isn't that great? Here you go. It's lovely and peaceful. Nothing bad ever happens to anyone in heaven. Oh yeah, some resources. I wonder where those came from. Right, let's hold ourselves a little sermon. I should have done that in the other order. I keep forgetting that. I'm very smart. It went super well. They went to heaven, I promise. Don't you want to go to heaven? Heaven was lovely. Everyone's happy with that. Right, DKS the ding ding. Let's, wait. Disappear. You must have done it wrong. Yeah, it's a trade. I give them the soul of someone that has done a lovely job so far, and they in turn give me some meat and bones. I mean, it's like normal trading. I don't see what's weird about that. I mean, not many cults can claim that they have an open trade route to heaven, so I mean, if that's not a reason to join, then I don't know what is. Let's have some golden bars. Nope. You are the one with the ding ding. It gets a little bit busy sometimes with the auto selection. Overall, not bad, given that it's just proximity based rather than you targeting something, but does run into issues here and there. We got 1 devotion from this harvest totem. Good. Definitely a worthwhile upgrade that totally didn't cost way too many resources for how little we're getting out of it. We should do someone, yes. We should absolutely do someone about this food situation. That was a misspeak, I promise. I didn't mean to actually eat anyone yet. But anyway, let's make some cherry cauliflower fucking meals. You guys were very hungry, that was my bad. I was hoping to do a ritual to get you sated. Hey, look at... No, you're not Mambango. You just look like him. I was gonna say, look at Mambango making an offering. Made you very happy, but nope. Hey, Green Tulu, enjoy your ding ding. Nice hat, by the way. Speaking of that nice hat, I should give someone else a hat like that. If I have enough bones, I should do that in a ritual in a sec. That is true, yeah, I was just improving my cooking skill by making people hungry first. Hey, you're almost ding ding, Mambango, let's go and inspire you. There you go. Wouldn't that be lovely if the Twitch integration also gave you a little overview over your mate, like what your stats are like and how the ding dings are and stuff like that? That would be fun. D-Frickin-X, thank you for the raid. Welcome aboard, raiders. Right, Bo70, BO70. Right, Gamerson. The circus is in town. This is more of a cult than a circus, but you're welcome to join anyway, we don't really judge. Right, QQQ. QQQQQ22. It's a very fine name. Yeah, welcome aboard, raiders. We are currently just enjoying the regular cult life, doing some ritual sacrifice, like normal. It is what one does. Cleaning out the toilets, all part of the process. What? Are you afraid of missionary work? Come on, you've been so successful in the past. I don't see what's wrong with that. Let's upgrade some of the residences, since we have a bunch of resources to spare. Oh, we might actually... Well, we almost got all of them upgraded, that's great. I hope we get to finish this before nighttime breaks. We are not finishing this before nighttime breaks. Oh well, I guess you guys don't sleep for a bit. That was at least 90% success on you. Don't talk shit. It's going alright. Thank you. It's always nice to become part of a cult, just to maybe not stay part of the cult for very long, to absolutely natural reasons. I'm sure we'll get to raffle off some more followers in a second, so hope you guys get to stick around. I assume you were streaming this as well. How far along are you? How far along are you? How many bishops have you done yet? How's your cult coming along? Yeah, I made a really good choice here, upgrading all of the sleeping facilities right before nighttime broke. It's a very good idea to just have everyone sleep around on the ground. They don't seem to really mind it very much, to be fair. Oh, I see. In that case, I must of course warn you of spoilers, directly or indirectly. Because we're pretty far in. It's day 71. I don't know how long the game is, but I assume I'm not super far away from the end, so be aware and avert thine eyes if you are worried about such things. That said, I feel like a lot of this game is more in the actual moment-to-moment gameplay rather than big spoilery things. Like, just making your own cult and seeing how things develop, seeing what kind of lads you get. Or pretty low, depending on how you want to look at it. Listen, leader, I'll cut to the chase. I want to be the loyalty enforcer. Let me prove that I am the right person for the job. Sure. I was talking about doing that earlier as well, so you can absolutely be the loyalty police. Blue Thulu. Right, new day, new rituals and sermons. So let's go and give Blue Thulu his wish and desire. Oh, he wants to join his brother in the loyalty police. I see, that's lovely. It was Fityor, wasn't it, that said that? Where are you? There you are. Even has the quest icon next to his name, so I don't miss it. Fucking love how he just skeptically goes and like, are you loyal enough? We'll find out. Anything fancy we want to do? Not yet, I don't think. Just hold a sermon and then we'll see about the rest of the day. I've been really reaching that point in the last streams where I can spend a lot of time just in town doing various minor things. Which I don't mind that that's an option. The game progresses pretty neatly, even without going on crusades. But it is very easy to just sink minutes of time into hanging out, talking to people, inspiring them, increasing the loyalty, maybe gathering some money. Alright, I wanted to switch back to the other fleece as well. Let me do that before I forget. Back to the golden fleece, befitting a leader. There's some unsanitary incident happening somewhere. I wonder where that's going on. Have a look around. Maybe someone did the old vomit. Some more stuff in the composter. Yeah, I find the followers are pretty self-sufficient. Like, they do what comes up pretty well by themselves, but there's a lot of like minor resource collecting, leveling people, maybe helping build something here and there because it speeds it up by a lot. Like a lot of just minor tasks like that. Which isn't too bad. I think it's a pretty good way of like the game differentiating itself from other roguelikes by having enough like town, city, base building, whatever, to be different enough. Oh boy, hello Hunar, you look a bit old there, lad. Let's give you one last dance off. I wonder what the cooldown is on my retirement rituals. Probably not great. Yeah, you're gonna have to hold on to that for a bit, sorry. Oh well, you're gonna be old for a while. Yeah, exactly that. Like, why can you not keep your balls in check? Alright, thank you very much for the raid again, and hope you enjoyed the movie. Wonder what the new Dragon Ball movies are like. I haven't watched Dragon Ball in a long ass time. But yeah, thanks for the raid, and thanks for stopping by. And hope you have a lovely evening. Bye. Or night, or afternoon, or morning, wherever you're from. Alright, let's make a bunch more cauliflower, because of course... Isn't there a character in Dragon Ball now? Yeah, they should in the bushes, which kind of makes sense in a way, but is also kind of inconvenient because it makes it hard to find. Oh, we can turn in the third eye of the witness as well. These weird shrine fire thingies are either completely full or completely empty. I've never seen them, like, lose duration or something like that, where you could, like, refill them. It's only ever like, oh, I come back from a crusade, it's completely empty, or oh, I'm in town, it's completely full. Nothing in between. It's a bit odd. Right, I'm guessing that's gonna be good enough for now. Let's go and turn in the eye, since that's what we were talking about a second ago. Hello, mate.
Boop, boop.
This be the third eye. You're even more deadly than Plimbo thought. Plimbo needs safety for me trade, and the lamb can give that, but Plimbo's a wild soul. I serve no one but myself. But then again, the last witness could sink me ship, me trade, me way of life, and then what'll be left of Plimbo? Fine, force me hand, bring me the last eye, and I'll bow my head to you and your ways. I mean, you can just keep living here, I don't need you. I don't like you very much, you make stupid puns. It's not very welcome in this chat at all, like, how dare you? So, you can keep living out here with your fish. Which doesn't look super healthy, by the way, but, I mean, it's kind of like a you thing, not a me thing, so I'm not here to judge. Let's check out the lighthouse as any new requests, because they seem to do that whenever we, progress into a new area, but... Hello outside, nope, still the same stuff, right? The statement that has held true for the ages. Right, we're done with follower farms here, let's buy the last tarot card for this. I will not inform you of the number of Ashfalt, because goddamn, that is not a pun we need to bring up ever again. I don't think there's anything fancy, new, or interesting here, so I guess we'll just leave again. There should also be at least one more dice rolly boy, so that would be fun to deal with at some point. Let's check over here and buy the last tarot cards and stuff. And decorations. Mushroom stands for a few candles. That is a very fancy looking mushroom as well. Look at this thing. These little robes to function. Raise your flag. Alright, that's this collection done as well. I buy stuff from behind the counter, that's how I roll. Blazing trail, run into an enemy to damage them. Sure, I don't see why not. Oh, press the wrong button. It's weird how you sometimes have to confirm that by pressing X and sometimes by circle. Not sure about those tarot cards that affect day and night. You don't really have that much control over them. Because time just keeps going while you're out. Oops. Man spams circle to roll, accidentally cancels the map. Right, anything I need to take care of, or can we actually leave? That looks fine. I'm sure it's fine. Let's not over worry. Righto. So another look into this new place. Oh boy, another gauntlet. Thank you, game. Love you. Totally not annoyed by fucking gauntlets. Fucking love gauntlets. Favorite weapon in the gun. I guess it could technically be worse, but I'm not patient enough for the gauntlets. The fuck is this? Come on, Kanol, to a place of wonder and delight, where all that glimmers is gold, guaranteed. Midas's Cave, open 7 days. Alright, sure. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Sure. I have money, I should go. Then you should, though. Oh, I can't, never mind. Boy. There's a pretty awkward corner there to dodge an attack tackle. I'm surprised I didn't take damage there, actually. Put the focus quite a bit. Alright, let's see what tarot card we hold this time. Drop Icaru when you roll, or more damage during the day. You know what, we're gonna be mostly in the daytime. That card, I don't understand why it exists. 20% more damage during the day seems pretty bad when you consider that there's a generic plus 20% damage card as well. Why, like, have the conditional card do the same amount that the unconditional card does? Oh, what? What did I chip down from? I think it must have been a sword swipe. I guess it was. Slightly too slow on the roll there. I thought it was gonna be safe. Oh well. But yeah, the nighttime card is only 30%, which is, I guess, technically better than the generic card, but it is only at night, which is very rare. Like, nighttime doesn't last very long, all things considered. I mean, the potential for that is already higher because you can sometimes get upgraded tarot cards. So, like, you could already just get the generic damage card with, I think, 50% more damage rather than 20%. But yeah, maybe it is, like, multiplicative, whereas the other one isn't. They're phrased differently, so maybe they work differently, but it's still kind of odd. To me, anyway. I am not arguing. Sorry, card. Please don't take my life. I need that. Oh right, I really should pay more attention to not getting hit since we're stacking damage again. The fuck is that? Oh, you shoot a bunch of projectiles, fair enough. I couldn't hit the thing, only hit the rock. Fantastic. Good job, mate. Could have probably committed to the full chain there. Hey, we got a crit, nice. That was useful. Get the big one done in. There was a lot going on in this room. I'm surprised we didn't get hit. Another old timer, Jesus. Why do people just keep growing old? That's weird. Just don't grow old. It's that easy. Just choose not to age. Alright, so I'll be wary of sticking close to the, or getting close to this totem pole in the middle, even after the combat is over, because I'm... Why? He did not flinch at all, and I almost got hit. Good thing we do so much damage. But yeah, I'm gonna not get close to the totem pole in the middle in case the fireballs once again didn't properly despawn. I think the reason they broke in that other room is because they were still setting up when we had finished the combat. Like, we finished the combat in that room so quickly that the encounter ended before the trap got fully activated. So I'm guessing it activated without the visual after we had finished the combat, and that's how we got attacked there. But I'm not gonna provoke it, so I'll just try to avoid any nasties that way. I kinda want the question mark. Guess we could take this route. Question mark into regular room into follower shop. Seems good. Oh, this is another one of those not great rooms. Living room presence of Shimura can be felt. Curses consume double the fervor. That's not great. Yeah, these rooms are pretty nasty. Yeah, it's definitely a bug. I'm just like wondering out loud what caused the bug, rather than like saying, oh yeah, it's fine, it's normal. So it's definitely a bug and probably needs to be fixed. But it was, like, I'm thinking there was a bit of a fringe case in that regard, that the combat encounter in the room had ended before the thing activated, and that's what caused it. Which probably doesn't happen very often. Oh, look at them crits. Either a poison axe or a Impic hammer. I almost thought that was an axe. I was almost about to pick that. Alright, good thing I noticed in time. Do not want the hammer. Bonk. Wonder what that enemy's deal is. They don't seem to actively attack or anything. Yeah, they start looking a little bit weird as they go higher in the levels. What do you do? Oh, you recheck your project afterwards. Good to know. Good thing there was absolutely nothing else going on, so I could actually focus on that. Then he died anyway, but we've done some learning at least. That is indeed the trick. Honestly, much nastier than any effect the hammer itself could have. I am not what I once was, though no longer wise, I am no fool. I know the end draws near, I can take some comfort in confession. The blame hangs heavy around my neck. I introduced him to ideas of change, for my domain is knowledge, and it is ever evolving. An organic state of being for myself, but for him, most unnatural, death cannot flow backward. It was I who had him chained, forced into subjugation by the four of us. Subjugated as you too soon shall be, lamb. Make peace, bow to me, lamb. Okay, I can't read, sorry, but I'm not bowing to you, I refuse. A lion in the guise of a lamb, expected no less from a vessel of the Red Crown. Very well, war is also my domain. You seem to have a lot of domains. Maybe you should share some. Like, pick your battles, instead of just picking all the battles. Ooh, that was pretty aggressive of me to go in without knowing what the enemy was. I should have played that more safe. That was not too bad. So just to elaborate on why this is getting a little bit weird here, so we're using a fleece called the Golden Fleece, which says that we stack damage for everything we kill, we get 10% damage for every enemy killed, but whenever we do take damage, we lose all of our accumulated, attack damage, like it resets back to 0, and any damage we take is doubled. So we're currently at 470% extra damage from having killed 47 enemies in a row without taking damage. So we are currently like obliterating anything that we strike, but as soon as we get touched by any projectile, any attack, anything, that'll all go away and we will die much more quickly in general, so kind of high risk, high reward. I feel like it's a little bit broken. Let's take the 50% movement speed, sure, why not? I had a double version of that once, where it was like 200% movement speed rather than 50, or a double movement speed rather than 50% extra. That was really crazy and really fun. You were about to do an attack there, I was a bit wary of that. But yeah, I feel like in a lot of roguelikes, or just games like this in general, once you reach sort of critical mass with your damage, the game kind of breaks, and the downside doesn't really exist very much. You can see that in like speedruns or challenge shots or whatever of Dark Souls, for example, where using the Red Tearstone ring, which is the ring that gives you extra damage while you're low on health, is actually not that hard, and the idea of, oh no, but I can't get hit, doesn't really matter if you just 1 or 2 shot the boss, basically. And the same sort of thing exists here, where as long as I can just kill everything as it pops up, the downside of possibly losing my damage stack doesn't really matter, and especially for boss fights, and especially if you get a random crit here and there, it just makes people explode so fast that the downside doesn't really exist all that much. So I've been pseudo-cheesing some encounters with it. But it's not all been sunshine and roses. This one doesn't look tasty, you can have for free. Okay, the last one we spurned and nothing interesting happened, so let's just take you then. Oh, you're old, I see. You tricked me. How dare you? Yeah, exactly. Your enemies can't hit you with it, so that's pretty good. One thing I find interesting is that, given that you have to manually indoctrinate followers after you pull them out of the dungeon, you can't actually deny taking the follower in. You can't just be like, oh, you suck, I don't want you. You get an overview of what their stats are and whatever, but you don't actually get to see or get to decide, no, I actually don't want you, I changed my mind. And I think that's kind of weird, like, why have that extra step there if you're not gonna be able to say no to a guy? Yeah, the damage just scales completely bonkers for everything, and it's used for terrain breakage as well. It's pretty good. I mean, for some of the bosses, they already sort of do that. Like, some of them bury and tunnel away and fuck off for a while you deal with ads. And it is pretty easy to just take a random hit here and there. It's not that cheesy. When I first got it, I was like, oh boy, time to break the game. But it didn't actually turn out that way. It's not as bad. It's still pretty bad, as you can see, but it's not as bad. One of the things that makes it pretty bad, though, is that it also affects your curses. Some of them in different ways. So, for example, the curses that spit out ghosts. The ghost damage seems to not be increased, but the base damage of the actual curse is increased. So that does matter. Sure, let's take some more possession, why not? But by virtue of the fact that it's very easy to just take a hit here and there, and the like somewhat awkward tells of the game sometimes, it's surprisingly not as cheesy as you might think for a game like this. Okay, I'll always be rolling through the middle there because I am burned from the invisible damage zones before. Let's check this room first. Oh, he heals. Interesting. But yeah, especially if we also get a crit, we just annihilate these people, and it's pretty fun. There's more enemies coming from the top. Right there, in that egg sack, if they ever actually open. There you go. I am surprised we didn't hit the second of those enemies. I thought he was close enough, but again, it's nearly impossible to judge where the actual attack zones are. Get a last tarot card before we fight the boss. Probably take the attack speed for somewhat obvious reasons. Did I click the wrong thing? I felt like I took the attack speed. Oh well. Another old man. Oh boy, we are going to be struggling somewhat with faith this time. Vapar, Vafar, whatever. Alright. That's a lot of poison. Well. Oh well, it didn't really matter because, as you can see, the boss itself stood no chance to 780% extra damage. And we get some gold nuggets, a follower farm, or a follower farm. I will choose the follower farm. Don't know what that's supposed to be. Yeah, it's terrible. That being said, if I did take the other thing, then I took the magic cost reduction for my spells, and I did use spells a bunch in that fight, so maybe it was actually the right choice. Maybe it retroactively actually turned out to be the correct choice, and I just picked wrong in the moment. Bear because they spin webs, I guess. Have you seen a bear before? Maybe not IRL, but like in photos or on videos or whatever. Just no offense or anything. Just asking for a friend sort of thing, you know? Just wondering. Are you implying the existence of the dreaded bear spider of doom? Because if so, goddamn. I was blissfully unaware. When? Okay, you know what? Yes, I agree. Never mind, I understand. No, yes, yes. Anyway, we built the confession booth. Here, followers' confessions to increase their loyalty. Can be used once a day. Let's give that a try. Are you trying to fill the void that is currently DK's presence in this chat room? Because it sounds like you're trying to fill the void that is currently DK's presence or absence in this chat room. Okay, don't need more rocks. Never have enough gold. Yeah, it seems like we're actually gonna have some dead people, that's not great. You look pretty happy to have returned from your missionary work. That would imply to me, anyway, that you probably didn't die. I mean, you are standing there and waving, so you probably didn't die, right? Let's have a check if you are actually successfully home. Or if you have become the droid. You said bear, I guess, because they spin webs. I mean, you can't blame me for misunderstanding what you're saying, then. Anyway, leaders, skeptics, and heretics have made their way to our cult, causing our way of life, but they want to join. Should we welcome them? No. Fuck 'em. We don't want the centaurs. We all pull on the same ass here. Alright, let's see if you've actually survived. I did it, leader. I've retrieved it. Yeah, see, you're great at missionary work. I don't know why you're so worried. You seem fucking joyful as well. Like, look at you. Very happy. Not at all totally exhausted and nearly dead. I don't know why you're complaining about getting sent out on missionary work. Seem to have got this. Right, so here's the old fuck. I don't want to raffle that guy off because we're just gonna do him in immediately. If we can, anyway. We have the confession booth. Place that over here by these other facilities. You didn't last very long, Green through though. All things considered. I mean, what else would it do? Missionary work, isn't that how that works? I always thought it was how that worked. But I am a cult leader, so maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Alright, let's take someone's confession. Whom's should we take? Alright, DK, confess to your crimes. Alright, that was quick and easy. You don't seem very happy, eh? I guess that's in character, so we'll dance off. Sure, that'll make you happy. There you go, much better. Right, we need to get rid of these old people. It's a little bit of a problem. We only have 2 rituals, I think, if they're even ready. Oh, I have a new fleece to unlock, I think, yeah. Sure, let's unlock those. I don't want to actually use it, but we'll unlock it anyway. To grow the collection. The white fleece does actually look pretty good. Befitting a lamb, I suppose. And we're still on cooldown on that one, but we can ascend someone at least, so let's go and do that. Yeah, we already have 3 old people and we're about to recruit another one. This is not great. It's gonna go right in the faith sack. Off to heaven with you. I'm sure you have a lovely time. Probably some guy that wasn't helping you and instead watched you become dead or something. Vengeful creature that you are. Oh, let's see if we can resurrect Barbatos and see if we can make the oldest man in the game. Or if I send him off to a fate where he can't be resurrected from. Yep, looks like he's gone for good. Unless I just missed him, I'll scroll through this once more, actually paying attention. Nope, they're gone forever. Okay, good. So sending someone off on the expedition with the mate is a good way of doing someone impermanently. I guess we'll have... Where's Milko? Here you go. Welcome back to the cult. Man, what has tanked all the misery. Can't let go of you just yet. Everyone's happy you're back as well. I don't think you died on an expedition, but you said so, so I assumed you were likely correct, since I was not paying super much attention to those sort of smaller details. Anyway, let's hold a sermon. But yeah, I was saying that even if you have already taken revenge against the guys that did you in, maybe there were mates around. No, I said that to Kojak. I was talking about how Kojak had done all the missions and then eventually died on one. And you took that for yourself because you were also still busy with your own mate, I guess. I mean, it's good to at least think of a fate. I don't remember what we did to you. I think we sacrificed you, but I'm not sure. It doesn't say cause of death on the cult dead member checklist, so guess we'll have to just guess. You have not been killing, you're gathering bones. They just lie around somewhere in the countryside. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. It's just, there's just bones lying around. Like, look at that. Look, 40 to 70 bones. You just go out on a fucking walk for a few days and you come home and there's a bunch of bones. You're not killing anyone. This is not violent. It's not bad. Oh yeah, my people are starving, my lord. Tell them. Let's send 2 of them away so they stop starving, because that's how that works, right? Blue Thulu has pretty good success chances as well, so we'll use you as well, and we'll send you out for... You know what? Bones are pretty useful, so let's just send out for more bones. I have a great idea then. Let's have a feast. Everyone likes a good feast. First we'll make a loyalty enforcer. Yeah, exactly, you're just like cleaning up the streets. It's lovely. You're doing a good job. Don't worry about it. Here's Spectre, please. Become the loyalty enforcer. You got a fancy hat. You get to be very sneedly with people. And then we'll have a grand old feast. Everybody is happy. Ah, yes. I've given you the power to look at people and say, you be more loyal, and they will oblige. Or die, but they usually oblige. Well, I guess we'll just have some people dying here over time. Not really much of a thing we can do about that. So let's just hire this guy. Again, I'm not gonna raffle this guy off because he's already old, so he's probably not gonna live very long. So if I just was to hire him only 2, or raffle him off only 2, have him die immediately, that would feel kind of bad. So let's instead raffle off Vapar, whatever. See if one of you lads wants him. Asshole, what do you mean? You're just making the followers of the cult more loyal. It levels them up, they're getting better, they're happier if they're loyal. You're an asshole, you're just doing your job, in a good way, hopefully. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with helping out the cult leader with some of the more problematic followers. Right, I'll give this a few seconds in case someone hops in that is like, oh boy, time to join a cult, but if not, I'll just claim them as normal. It was a previous mini-boss mate anyway, so it's probably extra fine. I kinda like having those around. They always look fancy and you get a little reminder of the mate what you done in. Yeah, I'm great at this. I should be a cult leader IRL, I guess. You're against sacrifice. I mean, that trait will be, you know, overridden by our cult doctrines, so it's not really much to worry about. Fucking old guy choosing the cult as his retirement home. It's like, oh yeah, fuck, I'll just hang out a bit before I die. And my dead body and everything is your problem now. Yes, indeed. I am, in fact, the boss. I know what to do, and how to do it. I mostly am just the boss because some weirdo was like, here, have this crown and now go kill people, but let's not think too hard about that. Why is this highlighted? Oh, I have a new place to go, right. I have the, Midas Cavern. Let's have a look in here. Seems like a good way of losing a bunch of money. Welcome, welcome! Look everyone, we have a visitor! Oh yeah, everyone looks real excited about the visitors, goddamn. Oh, stop laughing, our guest may not look like much, but fortune favors the bold. My dear new friend, Midas Cavern serves a certain class of clientele. If you can meet those standards, welcome. If not, please look around, you're my guest here. I'll leave you to peruse. Should you have any questions, Midas is here to help. This is where we trust our precious gold to the gods. Sometimes in their benevolence, they give back more, other times it is lost. But it's not for us mere mortals to question, present company excluded, of course. But for the use of such a service, the organization would require a... Let's call it a donation for someone of your talents, shall we say 10 gold bars? Sure. 10 gold bars so I can toss money into a pile, sure, that's great. Oh, you are most generous, I would have taken half that amount. You really don't know how to negotiate, do you? The world is at your disposal. Make as much use of it as you will, may fortune be kind. Sure, let's give 350 bucks. Gods are considering your offering, come back in 3 days, alright. Buy follower farm, sure, let's buy a new farm. Yeah, the oldening is something you will be experiencing. It is not nice. Ooh, a bat. Lovely. Very fine. New form to acquire. These cost gold bars. That's not nice. Maybe I'll deal with that later. Tarot cards, 5 gold bars. Jesus, drop like Icar when hurt. When cold, resurrect with 1 heart. That seems pretty good. Dead enemy bodies explode, damaging other enemies. That seems pretty fun. Alright, let's buy these two. Man, everything costs so many gold bars now. Good thing I built a second refinery. I was really doubting that for a moment, but it turned out that that was actually a really good idea, given how much gold you need. That's a cool icon. I like that. Sacrifice a follower. Oh, wait, sacrifice a follower, you say? Oh no, that's terrible. What do I do if I have to sacrifice a follower here? Jeez, that is just... How tragic. This poor follower. Well, you look like shit. But gold, I guess. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, much better. I have a few more of those, if you're willing to help me grow my collection. Sure, I have a few people that I, yeah, we can make this happen. Midas, you and me, we're gonna be good friends, I think. Goodbye, Sparkles. That did not sound very excited. Don't worry, it's all for the call. Another addition to my gallery, how wonderful. I have a few more of these if you're willing to help me grow my collection. Day 75. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, this is lovely. Hino has reached old age. Oh, that's just fucking tragic, isn't it? Oh my god, that's so sad. Doesn't even say that yet, but the message just popped up, so enjoy being, technically still young while you're officially old. Man becomes puddle, whatever. Ooh, this one has turned out particularly well. This has become a most agreeable arrangement. See, the thing is, I don't really find it very difficult to get more followers in this, so I don't really see an issue with tossing the old mates on here. That being said, we have Blue Thulu there, and I think whenever I toss someone onto this pile, I'm not gonna be able to resurrect them, so maybe I shouldn't be doing that. What the fuck is this, actually? Now, I'm sure great leaders such as yourself get plenty of devotion from your followers for free, but surely a visionary like you could always use more. We can offer you our devotion for a great price. The price goes up the more you want it, and down the longer you leave it. The question really is, how long can you resist? Buy 10 devotion for $1, sure. 10 for 2, sure. Right. Yep, absolutely found the next money sink. That is fantastic. Oops. Man accidentally presses one so often. But yes, let's not turn Green Thulu into a statue, that's just rude. We might have to resurrect him later. Let's buy a new follower. Bam. Do you sell these seeds now? That you do. Very fine, let's buy some. Oh boy, almost out of gold. In the queue anyway. There's nowhere to poop around here, we need more outhouses. 2 more outhouses, sure, I'm in. Fuck you. I need to fucking collect my bullshit. Right, let's check out the propaganda speakers. Sure, those are very normal to have in your little town, little commune. Everyone has those. Hey, Spectacle Man has a ding ding. Do also need some other buildy resources here and there, so it's not completely omit those. What do you mean more outhouses required? There's absolutely no need for outhouses. Or are you just dancing with yourself? Let's actually ask in and help you dance properly. There you go. Provide you with the ding ding you always needed. Poof. Grab all of those. Get a ding ding from Tech Dragon Soul, very fine. Finally we get some beetroot seeds going. Very nice, very nice. Indoctrinate the new mate. I'm gonna say that since nobody has been speaking in chat recently that isn't already in the cold, I'm just gonna take them as they are instead of raffling. If someone wants a mate to be theirs, please let me know, or just say something in chat every now and then so I can see a new name what isn't in yet. Go worship. The Funtime immediately gets loyalty checked by Spectacle Man. Very good job. You are on top of things. Good work, professional asshole. This is very awkward. Just spamming the fucking button as I go through. Oh well. Right, we have a new building. We have the speaker. Propaganda speakers. Let's see what the area of effect is. So you basically give me more stuff if that's active while you're working. I guess ideally I'd place one maybe here? It's not exactly symmetrical, is it? I mean, this looks pretty decent. Let's do that. And then I also want some more resource piles. Let's do another stone one as well. I can probably upgrade the rest of my sleeping places as well. Yeah, especially with that. Oh, we might even be able to make the Mushroom Man statue. That would be the end of his questline, I'd reckon, so looking forward to doing that. Where is it? Oh, it's in decorations anyway, isn't it? Let's see. Yep, there it is. Mushroom statue. Sculpture even. I'm not too fond of the drug culture, so how about you have your little statue over here? Where no one, especially not myself, is bothered. Right, they also wanted me to build 2 more outhouses, so let's go and do that. These aren't super expensive. Yeah, we have enough boards to make that happen. Expand Shit Town, USA. Let's take someone's confession to do the ding ding. Ember, why not? Lamshaya. Very fine. Start working on this, because nobody else is building it right now, because they're already busy making the resource sites. We have a lot of construction queued up. Yeah, it is a confession booth, so you are supposed to, you know, admit your flaws. The Zed Pyramid Head is a lovely man, I'm sure, so can't really argue. Wait, what? Does this eat gold bars? It does. I toss a gold bar in and then the motivational speaker works. Interesting. Right, so I think the sacrifice rituals are ready, so let's go and have ourselves a bit of ritual sacrifice. Yup. Alright, Green Thulu, oldest man in the gang right now. Yeah, I mean, it's fitting, right? Also he, I think. Alright, what else do we have to do? I guess we could do another enlightenment one, get some more devotion going. Before we just hold our sermon and get our faith back. I mean, remarkably content. They're doing it for the fucking cult. This is everyone's life dream, is to grow old in the cult and then experience tentacle murder or sacrifice for the greater good and for the divine being and so on, for the lamb. It's all for the lamb. Bah. Yay, another inspiration. Alright, we have the speaker unlocked and that stuff. I think we're good on this tier now. We could upgrade the demonic summoning circle, but I haven't been using it very much. Guess we could just upgrade the tabernacle. I mean, I've not been using it either. Let's upgrade the lumberyard. If they don't last longer, then that's kind of a shitty upgrade. Because you have to like build the initial one first and then upgrade it to the bigger version, and it costs like a lot of resources that way and everything. So having that as a two-step process seems like extra awkward. So I hope it's just gonna be fine. You guys are gonna fix that at some point anyway. Mamurma wanted me to go with these, Oh nice, they have a little speaker icon next to them if they're being propagandaed. Oops. Propaganda. Right, picking the right guy here to talk to is gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, find my number, doing the ding ding. Who must have the quest? You have the quest? Yep. Oh, you did it? Surely you're without flaw. I'm grateful, leader. Yep, I am without flaw at all. It's me, in the flesh. Right, let's go talk to Sozo then. Turn in that questline. Hopefully never do the mushroom bullshit ever again. Go down. Hello. You did it! Now I know I can trust you. Not like those nasty liars outside. They're always watching, always listening. Here, take this. You are Sozo's best friend. You are Sozo's only friend. Another fleece beast island. Sozo can trust you. Sozo will pledge himself to you. You'll protect me from those liars outside and bring Sozo mushrooms. Sozo is happy. Sozo has never had so many mushrooms before. If it wasn't for you, Sozo would never be able to get so many at once. Sozo cannot wait to see what happens. Or pledge themselves to you, get 35 faith. Fair enough. Sold out on follower farms, we have all of the ones in this area. Right, cool. Well, that's that done then. Bit of an anticlimactic ending to just get another fleece piece. I mean, they're nice to have, and there's a finite number of them, so if you want all of them, you kind of have to do that eventually anyway, but it feels a bit odd. Get some of these. You up more gold. Because it is the one thing you always need in this game, apparently. Meh. Yoink some other stuff. More seeds for the pile. More poo for the pile. I kinda like having the nighttime to run around and sort stuff out. But I was gonna upgrade the living quarters. Should have enough resources to finish them off, I think. And then we don't have to ever rebuild them again, which is gonna be lovely. I find that part much more interesting than the extra devotion generation. Getting more devotion is always nice, of course, but having to rebuild your, like, sleeping places is kind of annoying. Where is our tabernacle? This is it, right? Yeah, basically not been using it at all. don't really know how you would arrange that to be like more useful. Whatever. Right, so the plan, we upgrade our buildings. A bed has collapsed. Makes sense, since it's the bed rule. And upgrade the ones that haven't been finished yet. Makes sense as well. Look at all these things making sense. It's kind of weird for a cult. Actually, I'll make some food while they're busy. I guess that's another way of looking at it, yeah. My bad. Oops. To get rid of the burnt meal, nobody saw that. Also, I'll get rid of this in the queue. Nobody wants that. Let's just make some extra. Oh, Ember is old. Let's totally and unsuspiciously go into our little temple and see what the cooldowns are like on our most favorite rituals. Oops, that's the wrong thing, but I need to unlock something, so it's fine. Let's unlock this, and then switch back to the golden one. At least we get a little fashion show of seeing the different colors on the lamb. That looks okay. I think white actually still looked the best, maybe. Although purple looked neat as well. Yeah, that's not great. Actually, the Ascension one is almost done, so that's pretty good. Oh, let's also resurrect someone, since we're kind of low on maids, comparatively speaking. Survivors is pretty good. Well, I don't think so, no. I think they can, like, you can upgrade the farm so that they can gather stuff from the farms and, like, plant stuff, water stuff, so, like, the farms are pretty autonomous at this point, but I don't think you can make them actually create the food itself, so you do need to do that for them. Right, so we brought Milko back earlier. Let's go and just take it from the top. Let's just take the oldest ones and bring them back. So in this case, welcome back, Dork. Enjoy Resurrection, I'm sure it's a lovely experience. We've had multiple people that are already happily brought back from the dead, so you too shall join us again. Hold ourselves a little sermon. Right, I think this should be a good situation to go and have another explore, since we have stuff queued up. Could take a quick confession to level someone. Mambango, you're right at the top, you're almost ding-ding, so enjoy your ding-ding. You confess to being punchy and green crowny. Not sure what that says about you, but you've been absolved of your sins. Enjoy the ding-ding. Right, off we go. You're still up, goddamn, go to bed. It's late. But yeah, no problem. Like I said, I think I'll just start by going from the top and reviving people as the possibility comes up. Not really worry too much about it. Gauntlets again. Fantastic. Which spell is this? Alright, fair enough. Oh, it didn't activate immediately? Sorry, I thought it was gonna be like the inspiration stuff, where it just activates it immediately in the same menu. My bad. Oh, hello. Shimura. If you thought of what awaits you once your task is complete, what is to become of you? The lamb is, after all, the sacrificial beast, bred to slaughter. If I cannot stop you, then I can at least prepare you for the suffering to come. He was the fifth bishop of the Old Faith, our brother, the one who waits. Back then he was known by the name Narender. You have told me this exact dialogue box, I think, 3 times now. Oh no, so, why? I want to kill you guys. God damn it. Well, that's not great. I tried earlier as well to just not fight them and see if that does anything, but it didn't do anything, so I guess I have to kill you. Oh, I can actually probably leave, can't I? Oh, so close. Okay, I'll bait you over here. Maybe this is the workaround. Maybe you're just descending, in which case I'll just toss you in the pillories. We haven't used those in a while. Oops, sorry. Roofer has a quest, oh boy. Glorious leader, we wish you to take us on a spiritual journey. Bend our... Yeah, you Roofer, that's exactly what you would say. You know what? No, no mushroom brainwashing for you. God damn. Absolute weirdo. Hey, look, you're not even descending. Haha, I've averted your fate. You're supposed to do me in, but I've averted it. Yeah, fucking, hey, let's trip on some mushrooms, lol. Like, yeah, that's exactly the DK experience. Right there. Well, we're back home quick. I guess I can do a quick ritual to get the happiness back up, or the faith back up, after what just occurred. So let's do ourselves a bonfire ritual? Sure. We could also have a holiday where you just hang out for a day, but no, this is the bonfire ritual. Yeah, it's always the greatest opponents of drug culture that are secretly all about the drug culture. You know what, let's have... it's not quite full on the old faith. Let's have some of these meals, these give faith, so let's make all three of them. Oops, I should press the correct button as well. Yeah, I need to do the ding-ding with Mambango. Where the fuck is Mambango? Well, he's not in the compost bin, but fertilizer is in here, so that will take precedence. Empty out the toilets. Things you have to do as a cult leader. You wouldn't think so, but it's true. You'd think I have other people to do the job for me. Are you guys okay? This seems fine. Oops, wrong thingy. Why do I keep doing that? Dumbass. Guys, I know I said no to the drug culture, but you don't have to go this crazy. I say bah. Bah. I think they're fusing. I think it's some sort of amalgam with all the eyes and all the everythings. Right, let's do one of these old save and quits and see if that fixes itself. Oh, right, that quit sends you right back to us. I should have clicked on the main menu thing. Oh well. We'll be back in a second. This doesn't take super long to start. I think it's a save reload, let's see. I haven't had that issue yet, but I'm assuming it fixes itself once the area gets reloaded. And if this didn't do it, maybe we can go on a crusade and then things might occur. Who knows? I'm not super worried. Yeah, there you go. All well and functional. Yeah, it would have been tragic. Right, so, let's go right back and try this again. Actually, our devotion is probably somewhat full enough. Let's go on. Actually, it's not all that full. I'm just stupid. Never mind. You guys prayed not enough. You should do that more. England well wench. Nope, not buying a guy. I'm going out on a crusade. We're here to punch people. Hello, Bane Axe. Very fine. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get that event again, where the game encourages me or forces me maybe to kill my followers. I could see that being a thing the game would do. Oops, fuck, I'm stupid. Because I was kind of cheesing the way I avoided that, I think. Doesn't feel like a very... Oh right, he had the fireball enchantment, so he did extra projectiles now then. I might also just fucking die myself on the way there, that's another thing that could occur. So the fucking artillery. Actually coming out the ass as well. Flower necklace, I think that's just more prayer, more devotion. Alright, let's stop fucking this up. Oh. Oh, I think breaking the cocoons before the spiders hatch doesn't count as me killing enemies, which makes sense, but is actually a detriment to my build, so I should probably let them hatch for the most part. That being said, it's not super easy to break them out of them anyway. A statue of the mighty lamb, doesn't that look lovely? Mighty, mighty lamb. Also looks like the way up north was a dead end, so let's go and explore that first. Plus the backtracking gets even longer. So he acts pretty quickly. No, never mind. I was gonna say they act pretty quickly after doing that, but apparently I'm completely wrong and they don't this time. God damn it, you little shit. Get fucking juked 18 times in a row. Right, time to leave. There's a tarot card mate on the right here. Movement speed or double healing. We'll take the movement speed. Yeah, the animation for taking a card is just weird. I'm pretty sure I thought I took the wrong one again this time, but looking at the preview, it actually was the correct one, I'm pretty sure. Alright, Shroomy, what are you looking at? That's right, you crown bearers are all the same, nothing without your adoring followers. But Tal wasn't like that. He stayed true to who he was. You never live up to him. Get out of the way, I've got Knucklebones to play and money to win. Come and play me if you want a real challenge. Yeah, sure. I'll fucking sort you out a dice, goddamn. The fucking cube, man. The dice is in my nature. Oh boy. Spat out a fucking scorpion, that's kinda wild. Oh boy, cards. Cards. Drop an explosive when you roll every 10 seconds. Honestly, the level 1 version of that card where it's 10-second cooldown seems entirely useless. Does it reset when you enter a new room? No, it's on a actual proper cooldown. That is pretty ass. Oh well. I could go question mark. Last time that really was not helpful at all. We get lumber and just... That kind of sets us on a pretty straight path. This one would skip a room. Both of these paths. This one is boners. Boners are pretty fun. We'll take the question mark. I can't resist. Nope, never mind. Getting fucked again. Oh, I didn't even read that overlay. I thought I was gonna just do the same thing. It said something about enemies. I thought I was just gonna make it so that my curses are twice as expensive again. Oh well, that's what I get for being impatient. Did I actually get it by that? I did. I am slightly annoyed by that. I'm also about to die. This healer is actually annoying with such a tanky lad. I already take double damage, so I'm not sure that proves anything, but it could have been that it does double damage. I do not. I've explained this literally every stream and already this like half an hour ago, but yeah, we take double damage because we're using the Golden Fleece. No worries, all good. Isn't it gold? I thought it's a gold. It's gold, not just yellow. Gold path. Obviously, it's the golden path. Alright, what we got? I don't want the hammer. Vampiric sword sounds pretty good though, so let's take that over the axe. I like the axe as well, but Vampiric is probably what we want right now, given that we're on our last ass. Honestly, recycling these weapons is not really worth it, since it's only 1 gold coin, and by leaving them on the ground, I think I have a chance of just coming back later and picking it back up if I want to change my mind on which weapon to use. Okay, so you poke out spikes every now and then, that's not too bad. I'm still wondering what the caterpillars actually do, and it seems like occasionally when they glow white they just start spiking out. Get bombed. Hey, half a hard time again. Gold needed, my lord. These environments look pretty good though, like overall. They use the depth effect really well for a 2DS. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Damn, that was a good bomb. Shaving to fucking grease by this. For fear of becoming the dude. That's a lot of projectiles, sir. Please calm yourself. Oh, you're dropping more cocoons. What? It only started glowing just now. How did I die to that? Like it was... whatever. If that was the big man, then that tail came really late, or at least passed really late, the glowing white to indicate that it's attacking me. Oh well. Everyone's pretty scuffed anyway. But it seems like the fight your own followers event didn't happen again. So that's pretty good. We actually managed to avoid winning our followers as a result. Damn it. So fucking cramped. Oops. Local man presses the button once to few. One time not enough. How do you word that properly? Once too few? Because once too often is a thing. Is once too few a thing? Like one time too little? Once too little, maybe? That sort of thing? I don't know. Whatever. Let's also unlearn. Yes, let's also learn the Stone Mine too then. You lose the majority of the resources you found up to that point, and when you come home, your followers lose some faith in you for having died. You got like -10 faith or something. I don't think there's any like active penalty for becoming dead. One few too many, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. I agree. We're all England in the eyes of the great DK. Oh fuck, it's almost night time. I need to do my bullshit. Well, the time is nigh. Right, so Ember, you've done a lovely job so far. You've lived a lovely life, and I'm sure you're happy to go to heaven, which is what we're planning to do today. Hey, heaven is lovely this time of year, so enjoy. Chances are pretty good that you're coming back anyway. Not like this though. That's not you. That's just unrelated Bones and me. I'm talking about necromancy. Don't worry. It's not the end. Ever. Never ends. Man. Right. Anything else we need to do? Well, I have you here. Oh, we're low on boners, so even if we have something to do, we can't do it. So that's nice. Speaking of low and boner, since my missionary is coming back, that's on Monday, lovely. Quickly do some loyalty reinforcements. DK man, come here. Man's angry with people and talks about crowns. That is DK, I must admit. Yeah, see, it automatically did the no, it does the ding ding animation, but it doesn't actually do the ding ding. That's so weird. Glorious leader, we caught Tianmer stealing from another cult member. We demand justice. Please, leader, imprison them. Fuck yeah, we do that. No stealing. Shut up, Daves. Here, let me ding ding. Ding ding you. Where the fuck is Tianmer? Who the fuck is Tianmer? Just wake you up in the middle of the night so you can go and vomit devotion at me. I appreciate that. It's a good relationship to have with people. Ooh, the actual Satan. There you are, Tianmer. Excuse you, it's time to wake up. Fucking stop being an ob. Interact. First of all, we inspire you because you're almost ding ding. Oh, you are completely correct, actually. I'm gonna get some extra faith if I don't imprison someone when the days... I have to wake you up again? Okay, never mind, then we're actually waiting. Because I'm gonna lose some... Oh, lord. What the actual... What are you doing? Stop fusing! At least do the fusion dance before. It's not okay. Please. I just gotta time this correctly. You can see the prompt popping up. Oh, never mind, we got it. This game got a bit weird as I am now with 17 followers and a lot of stuff to do for people. Maybe I can't quite handle these numbers. Yeah, honestly, I may have made bad choices to start up the cult life. Maybe this whole individualism and not joining a cult thing was the way to go after all. I mean, at least you're working. It seems like you're working at double the speed as well, because that bar is filling up very fast. So I guess they're just both working on it, unlike before where they were actually slow. I only get 3 devotion from this weird totem. I don't understand what the point of the devotion totem is. That's so odd. Maybe I'm just dumb. Anyway, you. I have bad news for you. You go to prison. Straight through the confessional. Do not pass go. Right, Ruford, I've sent a guy to prison. You've reported him to me, actually. That's pretty good. That makes me Frodo in this relationship, and I'm very pleased with that. Anyway, I quickly gotta go to the bathroom. Sorry about that, but I'll BRB one bit. Alright, sorry about that. I like that I also didn't tap back into the game, so it was dead quiet as well. Very good at the soul streaming thing. Alright, let's toss you guys some food since you looked a little bit unhappy in that regard. Oops. Hum, 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 hum. Oh, I also ate one because I have the thing now that I can eat one. Very good. The least happy man. Off to bed rest with you. Oh, Spectacly, it's you as well. What's the food not to your liking? Why are you guys all sick? It's weird. Just cauliflower, you've done nothing but eat cauliflower for the last weeks. I don't see how that's possibly, like, gonna make you sick or anything. Weird. You guys really need to sort out your digestions. Right, let us build the last two upgraded sleeping quarters. Some more food lying around, so that's not an issue. Alright, looks like when nighttime stopped, you guys also stopped mating, so that's pretty good. You can function as normal now. Not sure if it did actually use double the production speed as well. Anyway, let's do another run. And maybe not be complete shite this time. Boy, a godly hammer, I them. That's exactly what I want in life. Actually, the enemies in this haven't been super fast, so maybe the hammer is fine in this area. Oh, these guys are pretty annoying. Fuck's sake. Barely not in range. I'm already losing faith in this run. Oh well. Sure, it's gonna go well. Just gotta be confident. I couldn't quite see how far he was with this. Okay, I'm just autopiloting and... Holy actual! That still hit me, okay. Okay, let me actually focus on the video game for a second. I mean, in next round, this round is just kinda scuffed. Alright. We can salvage this. This is only the worst possible sword known to humankind, but we can salvage this. I only played like a complete bot and then kinda autopiloted and then tilted and then played like a complete bot and so we're almost dead, but we can fix this. This is normal. Runs just go like that sometimes when you're bad. Yeah, you know the worst part about that? The attack is actually bigger than the indicator. Like... Can I not break that? I guess I can't break that. Never mind. But yeah, the AoE is slightly bigger than the indicator, so even if you can't tell on paper where it's exactly going, the actual area of effect is still slightly bigger. Not by much, but like a little bit. Maybe it's just not so much on the grass. Maybe the enemies just have bigger hitboxes. I hate how tall the rocks are sometimes. The man survives on a pixel. Having to get rid of some of the rocks to move around first is really painful when you're using the hammer because it's so slow. Like even with normal weapons, that's sometimes a bit problematic. Jeez Louise. There we go. That's true, yeah. It's better for it to be bigger than smaller, I agree. Wait, I didn't take the tarot card, I'm stupid. I had that saved up for after I took half the heart from before. Do you have a heart from before? There you go. It's a good get. We have a lot of junk on the pool by now, so we're probably gonna get something on fun. For a projectile when you swing your weapon or harvest bonus resources, we'll take the projectile. The fuck? That didn't go in the direction that I was aiming at. Oh, this time it did. Odd. Oh my lord, Like I tried to roll it to a different direction initially, but it, like instead it rolled me flat ways, so I was just standing there attacking the enemy. I would assume so, it seems to do a lot of damage. It's just that 5 seconds is too much of a cooldown to really do much of anything in my opinion. Like it's not gonna be something like particularly reliable or something that I will pay much attention to. Just every now and then, especially when entering a new room, I'll just be like, alright, let me quickly shoot someone for a little bit, or like every now and then just basically get some free extra damage on them. Alright, back down to 1 hit. I guess it has been more helpful than I was expecting it to be. Like just taking the free extra damage here and there. No, it's not this. I really gotta break a lot of this stuff, because even if it's not just for the fun of breaking it, they have a chance of dropping hearts and soul hearts, so one way of recovering is to just break a lot of stuff. Because you might get what you need. Well, free in quotation marks if they don't move enough, but yeah. 1-2 buckle motion. Hey, we got another moon necklace, that's lovely. I think this place restores health, or has a chance of giving health back. The question mark rooms have been absolutely dreadful for me so far. Followers are kind of useful right now. This first set of choices is kind of meaningless since it's just resources that we don't need. I think we'll do this and then the right side. I find it odd that a lot of these extra projectiles and stuff that you shoot don't actually damage the terrain. So like the fact that that doesn't like cut the grass or anything is kind of unusual to me. Those red hearts gain diseased hearts. Interesting. I also just got 2 diseased hearts for free, didn't I? Oh, I did get 10% from winning the cocoon, unless that thing hatched just as I strike, or as I struck rather. I don't think so, but we can try. Once we have some rocks or whatever for the attack to pass through, I can give it a shot. Like these fucking spidery bones in the background or foreground at times. Looks very fancy. Actually, can I cancel that? I cannot now. Didn't even reach, that's weird. Yeah, that roll was weird. I sometimes manage to do that where I roll and... Like, see how I just, earlier on that first roll, I managed to like start rolling in one direction and then I went to the other direction somehow? I don't know how... Yeah, that. Yeah, look at that. That's gotten me hit so many times. I don't know how that works. Oh, after you press roll? If you press neutral roll to go in the direction that you're already facing? No, it doesn't even have neutral. Like, after you roll, you can quickly tap another direction to change your direction. So you can start one way and then go the other if you time that correctly. That's gotten me hit a lot, because I start rolling in one direction and then I face the other to ready my attack or to, like, do whatever the fuck I want afterwards. And instead I just fucking roll towards the second direction and don't actually make the distance. That has gotten me hit a lot. I guess now that I know, I can try to be aware of that. Well, I mean, you could see it as attack, so... Like some sort of corner roll sort of shit. Oh well. Anyway. Oh right, we wanted to try the projectile through rocks. Nope, the projectile does actually collide with rocks and breaks rocks, just not the generic terrain. Fair enough. Good to know. Yeah, we're starting to be on the up and up on hearts. The thing is, and that's kind of the weird thing with the Golden Fleece, my hearts don't actually matter that much as long as I don't die. Like, having multiple hearts is meaningless when if I just lose all my damage the first time I get hit, basically. Dead enemy bodies explode, damaging other enemies. That sounds fun, let's do that. Gosh, no. But yeah, it's definitely nice to have a little bit more of a failsafe now. Well, at least that's been a problem when I didn't know that it existed and that it was a thing at all. And how to accidentally trigger it. Maybe now that I know, I can be a little bit more mindful and it'll be less of a problem. So the one thing that's good about the hammer, even for me who doesn't really like the hammer very much, is that if you do the damage stacking thing, the hammer has the highest base damage of all weapons, so our damage is already absolutely crazy with our first attack, or with just the one attack that we might get off on a guy. So we're going to be one-shotting a lot of enemies. It's going to be slightly slower than with like the axe or the sword or something, but it's going to still like hit a lot, or for a lot of damage. Like, what's the number on this thing right now? We're at 33 damage for the regular attack, and I'm assuming the projectile does the same since it seemed to do pretty good damage earlier as well. So we could go Dagger or Merciless Gauntlet. The fact that it has crit is pretty fun. Maybe we'll actually stick with the hammer now that we have the projectile and just try to make that work for us. Yeah, let's do that. Fuck your choice. I don't pick. Oh, it's you again. Tuna, meat, or beetroot seeds. I think we're good on seeds now, since we can buy them and stuff. I think we'll just take the tuna then. The fucking mount looks also so distraught. I feel pretty bad about that. My bad. Sorry lads, I leave you in peace. I was just curious, I had to do it for the science. Yeah, the projectile just one-shot the statue, so I'm sure it does just the same damage that your regular attack would do. That makes us pretty good on slow weapons, I'd say. Get spawn camp, idiots. Yeah, the projectile must do full damage, like we're one-shotting things without. Yeah, exactly. The projectile seems to really synergize with the hammer in general. Oh, that was my bad. I should break it down. Well, we have in fact managed to recover this run from the brink of death to now be a proper good run that is actually possibly making it to the boss. Possibly. Well, shouldn't fuck with the Golden Fleece. The lamb with the Golden Fleece and the red crown is a terrible foe. Overall weapon damage increased by 50%. Yep, that sounds like me. We shall take that. Gosh. So I wonder if that is just added on top of the thing, or if that's a multiplier. I think that might be multiplicative, since we were on 33 earlier. Although we got a lot of damage stack since then, I think maybe not. Maybe it just gets added into the other thing. Oh well. So that's some damage that we can't lose when we inevitably get hit by some bullshit. Yeah, being able to just projectile 1-2 those guys is pretty good. Although, to be honest, most of what is happening in this run now is just the Golden Fleece, for the most part. Like, projectile or not, if you're at the point where you have 700% damage stacked, basically any weapon will just annihilate your foes really quickly either way, so I don't think it's... Like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy this combo of projectile plus hammer. That makes the hammer much more usable, but it's also the fact that we have stacked a million fucking points of damage. And we'll take the flaming shot, so we have some more ranged options. Oops, I want to recycle that. Yeah, it seems like you always only get like 1 coin from recycling your old equipment, which seems very odd to me, regardless of how high level the equipment was, how good it was. If it was like a fancy modifier, it doesn't matter. Just 1 gold coin. Seems a bit pointless to even recycle at all. Yep. Projectile doing very good work. Good trick. Hey, blue heart. But yeah, again, we've kind of reached the point where the hearts themselves don't matter. As long as I maintain my damage stack, we're going to be annihilating the boss. If I don't maintain the damage stack, then we have to actually fight manually, and that's going to make life miserable. Not impossible, but a lot more miserable. So like 99% of the power is currently coming from the fleece itself. Yeah, this damage is mine. We're the cold of damage. Also, I mean, if I do all the damage and my opponents have none left, then that just means I win, right? So I think that's a good approach, being greedy with damage. Might reach 1000% if I don't fuck up. Could do with the icicles, although I do like having the range projectile. But yeah, I'm not gonna pick that up and then recycle it because it's only 1 gold coin and it takes like 50 seconds to do. Screw you, Scorpion Man. Yeah, Scorpion Man. Bomb. This room had a lot of egg sacs hanging on the ceiling that don't actually open. Very spooky. I think that's it, right? I think we had all the rooms. Hauros, you look fancy. Ooh, well, you looked very fancy and then you died. I kinda wanted to keep that guy alive so you can see his attack pattern, but then he started doing weird shit, and I panicked and shot him. The guy just accidentally pulled the trigger, basically. I'm very sorry. Well, goodbye. Beetroot, feather necklace, or beetroot seeds. I'll take the beetroot. The seeds are potentially more beetroots, but I don't know, or beetroot. I'm pretty sure you've sent me this before, but you can link it in the chat if you want. For all the world to see. And we get 20% extra for no damaging the boss. Boom. Well, that run started very poorly, but then I did manage to recover it. So, never say never, I guess. Let's start with this. Everyone is very hungry. Hey, you can just link it in chat in general, saying like, oh, I sent you a video. It's just kind of mean in my opinion. Unless, of course, you're in a chat where it's not allowed to send links or whatever. In that case, sure. But, like, talking about a funny He-Man reference video, why not link it? Sort of thing. Right, do we have any elderly in the room? It doesn't look like it. Appears we do not. Very fine. Oh, everyone is now full on the old food, so that's good. do have basically most of the other interesting things. I guess we'll upgrade the summoning circle as well then. I haven't been using it at all, like the feature itself, which I probably should change. The feature is pretty fun. What the fuck? Ruford, stop descending. Just because you're hungry doesn't mean you can descend. Off to prison with you. Speaking of prison, how's the other guy doing? I release you. Immediately laughs at the other mate what is still in prison. Very good. Welcome back to the cold life. What a man. You know he's in the right place if he does that sort of thing. Biggest scarn on this Mandango. It is true, yeah. Turns out Ruford was actually the one dissenting. Reminds me a bit of the Kojak situation where it was like, hey, this guy, he's not a good guy. Why? Because I say so. Oh yeah, right, sure, we'll bend him. That's fine. That was fun. Leader, I've returned safe to my mission area. I've brought an offering. Managed to find some boners. Good man, Mjolkor. Always trusted you. Nothing bad has ever happened when Mjolkor was involved. Hey, Blue Thulu. Did it, leader. There are more boners. Nice. Good man. Alright, off to sleep with you as well. Hoover up all of this bullshit. Speaking of bullshit, god damn, what are you doing to this toilet? Yeah, that's the issue. Oh, build 2 more outhouses. We weren't even on capacity ever, and you all take the same shitter that is then clogged. These are all empty, but you just take the same one, all of you, because haha, fuck being reasonable. You just must use the same fucking shitter that my mate is using, otherwise we don't feel connected to the cold or some shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Can't you just spread out the poo a little bit? Complete dumbasses. Well, anyway. Quote me to your cult. Yeah, sure. Let's do a raffle. We haven't done one of these in a while. I'll just leave this open for a little bit. If someone wants in, feel free to hop in. Anyone is welcome. Otherwise, I'll cancel this and toss the man in as he is. I mean, I was gonna say fair. You know, I was gonna say fair, but in practice, no, not at all fair. Because they will be complaining if they have to use the dirty outhouse and if it then gets overloaded and dirty. They're like, oh fuck, this is not great, this is unsanitary, how dare you, instead of using the sanitary fucking facilities. There you go, brain, finally. Oops. Right. Well, we'll just take the boss man as is. He has lose some faith when falling ill, but heals faster and generates devotion faster, good man. I'm fond of devotion. Like when you guys are devoted. Everyone misses Haborim dearly. Is there a way to bring them back? Any way at all? Sure, we can do that. I don't know who that is, but if you miss him, I'll bring him back, don't worry. I've got your ass. Or your back, or whatever, whichever you prefer. Probably some elderly that we took care of. It's true, yeah. I can't really complain. Haborim, Haborim, Haborim. They probably have an exclamation mark there, they are. Level 2 after 34 days, that's pretty disappointing. Why do we want that guy back? Oh well. They call me Quest Cube, so I do. I do the thing. There's also a little sermon. Someone has a ding ding. They look very weird, but in a good way. Oh, the fire is out. Should light that again. Dog has a ding ding. Wait, don't go to bed yet. No, 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 no. pretty good. You could do it, you truly are divine. Yeah, necromancy is certainly a divine art. Why are you not in bed? What's wrong with you? I guess we were taking a poo. Oh yeah, right, we can upgrade the summoning circle. That's not super expensive, we can do that. I wonder if you can build multiple of them and just bring more mates that way as well. Probably not, kind of, not sure if cheesy or cheaty necessarily, but it kind of circumvents the upgrade need. Looks like one or two more, Twitch cold totem boost thingies as well, so we get to see more of that shit. Yeah, Rupert, not fun out here, eh? All by yourself. Weirdo. I'll re-educate you first thing in the morning. That's a good for abandoning the way of the cube. Of the cuboids. Yeah, it's what you look like when you descend. See, you don't want 2 pupils per eye, that's weird. So don't descend, people. That's what happens. You spam some footstep noise, which like plays multiple times for some reason. Fucking tap danciest lamb you've ever seen. Meh. Ooh, that did a lot. Nice. Alright, whom's confession should we take? Right, Spectacles, let's hear it. Right, time for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. And hope you enjoyed your confession, because it brings you close to the ding-ding. Bye, see ya. Right, missionary work. We need someone with a bit of experience. Alright, Dork, let's see. I'm sure you can give us some lovely bones. It's a confessional, you're supposed to confess to bad shit. You're doing it correctly. Everyone that doesn't say anything weird is doing it wrong, so I think you're in the right there. Also, don't mind this sacrifice ritual that I'm preparing, it's only for the elderly, don't worry about it. It's nothing to do with you. Let's make a tiny bit of food. Like so. Man presses the wrong button again for— no, fuck, no! Oh well, I can just burn that last one, never mind. We don't want those. Oh. Yeah, once you have it out of your system, it's no longer a thing. That's how confessions work, I think. Like, as soon as you say, oh, I did the bad, then the bad is undone or something. I'm not religious, so I'm not quite sure how it works, but I think that's how it works. Right, we can have another sermon. I don't really have anything super important to do. I think I'll just be off for another crusade in a second. Although we are about to get a new building. Get some— oh yeah, we can play dice at the mate's place. That we're gonna get our last bit of devotion as well. Let's go do that. That was up here. In the Lonely Shack. Which isn't that lonely, given that there's like 4 people in there now. Good night, Doc. Thanks for stopping by as well. It's you. Finally decided to join the big leagues. Yeah, I'll fight you. Alright, I gotta go this thing. Trumpy. Not maximum difficulty, so it's gotta be some other guy somewhere. Alright, let's play this. Trumpy rolls first. Actually, maybe I'll stop the stream soon as well. It's pretty late. It's been 3 hours. It's kind of a good time. Man also has to roll a 2. That's not that strong of a lane. I think I'm fine with that. Do I wanna get rid of that lane? I don't think so. It looks pretty bad, so we'll keep that. How dare. Oh, that's bad. Guess that goes here. For fuck's sake, game. Okay, now I really need to roll something useful. That's not great, but it'll have to do. It buys me another turn before the game ends. There we go. Much better. I think I placed this here in hopes of rolling something good for the last lane. Okay, never mind, I win anyway. Sweet! Hard to see the crown of the lamb in this background, but it is definitely there. You got lucky, take this. Now, rematch or you coward? Alright, made. Strength from within, further will slowly replenish over time. This seems pretty good. Just infinite mana, basically. Alright, let's go check out the Midas Bros place, because I think he sells the last tarot card, if I remember this correctly. Also, we get to see if the gods were favorable or not. Gods of gold, accept your offering. Okay, I made plus 39 coins. That was not really... oh well. Oh, we have exactly lead money. Never mind, it's gone. Buy another follower form since we're here. Oh, neat. Good thing you mentioned that, I would not have noticed. That was my Steam, sorry about that. That is an interesting follower form. I wish there was a way to remake followers, like maybe on Twitch you could pay like channel points to have like, hey, let me, like make me a new so I can choose a new form. Especially since you unlock more as you continue playing the game. Full deck of cards. I am getting all of the achievements. This is just some more devotion, right? Oh yeah, it went back to very low money cost. Sure, we'll just buy some devotion. I'm guessing there's gonna be one more statue to be placed there, but we'll do that if we start struggling with old people again. Which we're not doing right now, so everything is fine. Right, so we get more stuff. Let's in this case take the boner decorations. Collection of terrifying buildings built from enemy bones. Some decorations will give your followers faith when admired. Sweet. Not to complain about that too much, but that does take a while. It's been building up slowly but surely, but we have definitely reached the point where it's a little bit tedious. Right, let's quickly make some meals, and I think we're gonna call it a stream here. I'm kind of at this weird crossroads again, where I think if I just push on a little bit, we can maybe beat the game in the next hour or so, maybe two, depending on how much stuff there is. Oh, nice, we have another Twitch thingy. Let's do that as we end the stream. Splendid vegetable feast. Mate, I just made 3 of those. You couldn't have... God damn it. Anyway, let's check the totem reward. Maybe we get the good spin this time. Oh, yes! What this? Acquired follower form. New animal form for your followers can take. I wonder if that's exclusive to Twitch stuff. That's a cool reward at least. So we did actually get to see that as well. Sweet. But yeah, I think I'm at this weird spot where if I continue now and I was to stream for like another 1.5 hours or so, we're probably gonna be able to beat the game. Instead, what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna call it here and put that off for one more stream, so I don't like over-ass it right now. This also, like, it's getting pretty late, not a lot of people are here, so I think it's best to call it and finish it off some other day. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had fun. I will save it here. Let's quickly check if there's someone we should raid with our remaining lads, although most of you have post off already, but that is fine and normal and reasonable, and I'm not upset. Alright, never mind. We'll just call it here then. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. I can't really tell you when that is. Things are currently a little bit in flux, but we'll find a time to continue this. Bye-bye.